Hi y'all. What's up, y'all? How everybody doing? Man, come in the chat with your thumbs jack. Y'all know how we do it on the number one KENNEKA Jenkins channel. It's verified. Where my blue check mark at like on Instagram? I'm the number one in the KENNEKA Jenkins case, bro. All right. That's for all the people that's out there acting like they don't know what's going on. Like this channel ain't popping like grease on some fries. I just want to say, man, I want to appreciate the pie y'all gang, cause y'all be turning up, bro. For real. Y'all be turning up and stuff. And that's why, man, we family. That's why we family, man. Cause we soldiers. We are representatives of KENNEKA Martin. I don't know what Mr. Reese and them talking about. I am KENNEKA. I am KENNEKA. Sound like that what it looked like on the footage to me. All these people playing these roles and characters. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. When it comes to the KENNEKA Jenkins case, why everybody got a role like a movie script? Look, Irene, this what you need to do. You need to go live and show the world that KENNEKA's still in the room. All right, TY, we're gonna show this from your angle. Yeah, you see that? She's still in the room. You know what I'm talking about? And then you got Mr. Reese be like, well, you know what? I ain't know none of this stuff that she supposed to be going to a hotel party. I didn't know none of this stuff. Really though? You know what I'm talking about? I just don't get it. Well, I really get it because this is real life. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. This ain't like you know, people failing to realize you got so in tuned in with technology that you living in a stimulated world that's perpetrating real life. Just like when real life events happen, they are translated to our technology with all the editing, the false narratives. So you live in a stimulated life, like through the technology, through the computer, through the phone. They suck you in and like, come here, let me tell you what happened. You know what I'm talking about? But in real life, check this out. How many murders you witnessed heard about that's hit close to home? You never heard none about no psyop, people playing body doubles to manipulate footage and the police covering this up and switching bodies in the casket. You don't hear none of that in real life. You see what I'm saying? But you hear some things like that through the internet, social media, the technology, the media outlets, you know what I'm saying? They can suck you in and give it to you. All right. So look, y'all remember when I was telling y'all about King Rob? He was bringing up the Anisha Fowler, and he always would talk about Antonio and Vet Evans. When it came to Antonio and Vet Evans, he wanted y'all to was like, well, look, the girl that's not in the freezer, that's Antonio and Vet Evans. So I'm like, why he calling KENNEKA in the freezer Antonio and Vet Evans and want everybody to believe that's Antonio and Vet Evans? It's really not Antonio and Vet Evans. Everybody know how King Rob works. King Rob will tell you the truth, but he gonna throw a whole lot of dirt in there. He gonna give you the truth and throw so many conspiracy around it for you to figure out what he basically saying and put you in a, you know what I'm saying, in spin mode. Like, man, what's really, you know what I'm saying? There's so much going on. I just don't know. It's confusing me and I'm so frustrated. This is what it's called. This is what it's designed to do. It's designed to get you stressed. You know what I'm saying? Lose sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because they know where your heart is. They know where your spirit is. That's why they using the powers of the devil. I don't want to be talking a little too much. I want to talk too much. You know what I'm talking about? This the only murder that I know that you got a celebrity involved. A celebrity, which is Bill Murray in this kitchen. And nobody don't want to rap about this my kitchen. I'm paying for all the construction and getting it set up and everything. All right. Let's talk about Antonio and Vet Evans. Why King Rob mentioned Justine Baker, Antonio and Vet Evans, Geneva Knox. Y'all heard the 3 names I said? Look those up. Look it up and investigate it. They ain't got nothing to do with the KENNEKA Jenkins case or how she came up missing, but it's still a part of the same program. It's still dealing with missing people. But Justine Baker was reported missing and was basically found. Antonio and Vet Evans was basically found. All the people King Rob telling you that, hey, you see these murders? These was murders of teenage girls and all of this, and they all were reported missing. No doubt they were reported missing, but the main thing about it, they was all found. Like Justine Baker. If you look up Justine Baker right now, you're gonna see a missing person report on Justine Baker. Then when you do the update and the follow up, they're gonna let you know this person is no longer missing no more. But this person ain't deceased. This person still is alive. And I got a person in my email, a family member of Justine Baker. She's still alive. And she possibly was messing with somebody at the party and end up having a baby by the person at the party, a grown ass man. Let's spread that news. Let's spread that news. Oh, y'all like, wait a minute, Trey Gang. Wait a minute. What you talking about? Justine Baker? Yes. Justine Baker when King Rob. He was pointing out on the, y'all remember, hold on, y'all. Matter of fact, check this out. Listen to what I'm saying, everybody. How many people in here? 124, right? It's 124 people in here. I want the 124 people in here listen to what I'm about to say. There's some things that you don't know, and I know you don't know this. King Rob mentioning Justine Baker. Justine Baker is a juvenile female that came up missing. But look at Justine Baker, the reason why she came up missing, but later were found, right? Let's just say she was held against her will and was pregnant by an older man that's at this party. You heard what I said? And this person was at this party, and maybe also Justine Baker could have been at this party. right? Look when she came up missing. What I'm basically saying, Justine Baker had a missing person report, and 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 the police investigated and found out what was really going on, and turned the side cheek. And then somebody reached out to me and put me on game and said, "Man, look, she's still alive," which I already know this, and she have a baby. What do this sound like? Somebody reached me and say, "Man, she had a baby, and we just want the baby to be with the family." What it sound like? Somebody saying that she have a child. Whatever she got going on, let the child be with the family. Just do your thing. Is this what you chose to do? Y'all get what I'm saying? Think about when this hitting home, right? I don't know. Uh Listen to what King Rob told you. He said Geneva Knox. When you look up Geneva Knox, do you know what Geneva Knox finna go back to? There was a murder case dealing with a child, right? You got Geneva Knox murder case. It was a big murder case. Then you got Antonio and Vet Evans. And he put all that narrative on Antonio and Vet Evans. Everybody was like, okay, why he saying these things? And why they got Bitch Barbara talking about her daughter is Antonio and Vet Evans? I'm finna put y'all on game. Right? For a fact, we know Miss Teresa hang around underage girls. When I say underage girl, these gonna be her family members, so she have a right to. These is her family. She ain't one of those aunties that be partying with her mama. You know what I'm saying? She one of those parties. Miss Teresa one of those mother. She partied with her daughters. Her daughters is her friends, and her daughter friends is friends of the mother. So they ain't looking at her as a mother figure. So you know when these females dealing with these young dudes, check this out. They dealing with young dudes. I believe this what Miss Teresa and them got caught up at. Watch this game. Pay attention. Let's just say Miss Teresa, everybody knows she from the hood, and everybody from the hood is not a squirrel. Everybody from the hood is not green. All young niggas ain't dumb. All the older cats know the game. Let's just say, man, they hooked up with some couple of dudes. Putting Miss Teresa and them on game. And when she was a teenager, kept in touch with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now you got young niggas, got the grandmama. Young niggas got Miss Teresa. And they meet these young niggas through their daughters, friends, and mutual friends. And you know these niggas be screaming pimping, hoeing, and that's the best thing going. Cause that's when you're scoring. Slam dunk, Jack. Then they in the rap game. They in studios, connected to Hollywood. Lil Durk told everybody what it was. Sacrifice. And I know this for a fact. I done covered the Lil Durk case. I ain't even wouldn't even mention the Lil Durk case, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't never talked about it with y'all. But I already looked into it and I already know what's going on. The man set Von up. He sacrificed Von. The man sacrificed Von. If you go back to Von music and Dirt music, who gonna hit the hardest? Von. Von living a real street life, and he a storyteller. You know what I'm saying? He a storyteller. Lil Durk got to collaborate with other, you know what I'm saying, other people just to get that, you know what I'm saying? Von had his own following. When I started, you check this out, I wasn't even listening to Von. When I was studying the KENNEKA Jenkins case, Von name and Durk name came up, and I traced Mitch Reese and them back to Lil Durk and them. Cause Mitch Reese and them throwing up OTF, only the family. Bruh, I looked at all the reports when it came to Von murder. Bruh, they had police out there shooting. They gave you surveillance footage of the camera in the parking lot of the club. Show you the shootout. But they ain't even gonna show you where the police were when they were popping their pistols too. But there'll be another topic. Cause the one thing I don't want to do is talk about these rap niggas, cause I hate these rap niggas. Cause I'm affiliated with the real ones, you know what I'm saying? And all these suckers, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, man, you ain't lying, bro. I've been seeing this. Just say, have you ever rode? Just say, have you ever rode? Just say you stay in this part of town. You've been driving. You know this whole part of town off the back of your hand, and it was one day that you rode down the street and said, "Man, I ain't never noticed they were right there." It was like, cause I've been around it. I was like, damn, I ain't even. And then when I read the rap, I was like, I ain't even know. I stay right by a abortion clinic. You know what I'm talking about? See it all the time. Make it so bad, I'm seeing more white women than black women in that job. Cause I was like, what is this facility? Cause I started walking my dog and I'm like, I'm seeing nothing but Thunderbolts here. Ooh, my God, I'm trying to walk Charles Ray to the jump. Like, hey, let's get over here. Sniff this out. Brought me closer, you know what I'm saying? And them females, they ain't want to talk to nobody. Like, they don't want to talk to no man, period. I'm like, hey, how you doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, get away from me. You know, what the hell? Coming to find out, that's the reason why they there. Because they done got pregnant and they married and they can't let the husband know. The husband knows that she had a doctor appointment because she feeling sick, but the whole time she getting an abortion. But that's another topic too, because I'm going to bust some of these females out too, you know what I'm saying? They be cheating on their husband, got all bad. 8 9 abortion in 5 years. Bye, y'all. Y'all, let's get those likes up. Y'all, let's get those lights up and we finna spill tea on the KENNEKA Jenkins. Get ready. Get ready, gang. Cause y'all wanna know, let's talk about Antonio and Vet Evans. when it comes to the KENNEKA Jenkins case. That's where I left off at in my last live when King Rob was spilling that tea. And you want to know what's the real truth about behind this Antonio and Vet Evans? When I did my research, Antonio and Vet Evans was connected to a murder. I don't know who. She was married to a known Chicago gang member. That's a high-ranking gang member. Keep this in mind. Antonio and Vet Evans gonna be in the 40 age range. She is not in KENNEKA age frame. She is not a teenager. This a grown woman, right? This a grown woman. All right. They moved from Chicago and moved to North Carolina or South Carolina, right? Okay. This where World News come in at. Cause World News telling everybody he from North Carolina, but he got contact with King Rob and Chosen King, right? Right? Y'all witnesses. Is y'all witnesses? This ain't none that I'm making up. These people went on my platform. These people the one that gave me some of these receipts and we say, Trey ain't look into this. All right. Whatever the case may be, Antonio and Vet Evans end up in a murder. It was like a mass murder in Carolina. They found bodies in the house, and they were also finding bodies, I think, like on the next street over, or like a mile down the street. And the police were connected to murders, and Antonio and Vet Evans was on the run. Her and her husband, listen to me, her and her husband, that's a high-ranking gang member. So whatever the case may be, they had to put Antonio, look, whatever the case may be, Antonio and Vet Evans had to split up from her husband. In the document, it's stating that Antonio and Vet Evans, when the murder happened, that's when she got on down from her husband. They end up catching Antonio and Vet Evans. Whatever she told them, they put her in witness protection program, but was looking for her husband because there was a part of a high profile murder hit. A murder hit. And it's finna all make sense when I play these videos, right? Y'all remember in the beginning, in the KENNEKA Jenkins case, well, put it like this here. You remember when Monifa went live, clapped back in that Irene, when the MTV documentary about to hit, and Monifa sat up there and said, man, they saying they basically what they saying, we paid some hitmans. Y'all heard that, right? This in the beginning, you could Google this, you go on YouTube, you can find all this up. You can find all this up. So watch this. When it comes to Antonio and Vet Evans, when King Rob was trying to convince y'all that this has something to do with the KENNEKA Jenkins case, it don't. It don't. It's just the same people, you know what I'm saying, that's committing other crimes that's involved in the KENNEKA Jenkins case. And that's why they said KENNEKA in witness protection program. I ain't even gonna lie. When I was doing my research, I had so many people were telling me KENNEKA was still alive. And I'm like, what? From Chicago. I don't know if they're true. You know what I'm saying? But that's the rumors, right? I'm a type of person, I'm not finna take in rumors and be like, oh, we got some tea. Nah, that ain't no tea. I'ma just keep that in mind. You see what I'm saying? When people say things like that, it's like a old tool. Let me just toss this in the back in case I might need it again. It might come in handy. You see what I'm saying? So don't rush to judgment. But since Trey ain't tell y'all about Antonio and Vet Evans, I want to show y'all Marco video. Cause the last live I made, King Rob mentioned a man named Robert Staton. Check this out. Go back to my live where King Robert talk about Robert Staton. Guess who Robert Staton is? He is the husband of Antonio and Vet Evans. He got locked up for the murder charge. The same murder charge that Antonio and Vet Evans was on the run for the police till they end up catching her. Whatever she told them, they put her in witness protection program and start hunting the husband. Right? I'm telling y'all the game. Cause they from Chicago. Check this out. Let me play the video.
At all. I mean, I don't know if it's because like it's been so long and so many years, you know, like since basically the KENNEKA Jenkins case, so it's hard to really even find anything anymore unless you go on YouTube and look through other people's stuff, you know. So all I can get is that she was from Chicago. She went missing around the same time like the KENNEKA Jenkins shit and all that went down. There's also like an interview with her mother explaining like, hey, like they even went to the police station and was like, look, that's not KENNEKA, and you could tell it ain't. I mean, she's so much darker and don't even look like KENNEKA. But the lady and her grandnephew says like, look, that's our aunt in there. That's not KENNEKA. They made police reports and.
Y'all heard that? This what's going on. That's not Antonio and Vet Evans in the freezer. I just gave y'all the game what Antonio and Vet Evans is really all about. This where Barbara come in there. They want y'all to believe Barbara is Antonio and Vet Evans' mother, which is Barbara do not have nothing with Antonio and Vet Evans because Barbara is dealing with twins. You get what I'm saying? So they was like, look, we gonna say Barbara is the mother of Antonio and Vet Evans, and that's Antonio and Vet Evans in the freezer. Ooh, look at y'all in the chat like, ooh, Trey Gang, this making sense. Hi y'all, Chef W, A Chef, Jeff W. Hey man, I'm gonna need you to join my platform. Hey, you know what? You need to reach out to me. How you want to do this? Cause you got some tea. Cause I be listening to you and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I know what you talking about, and I'm just trying to relate that information so everybody can understand, right? That's what I'm talking about. Man, look, set it up. Go to my Gmail, Trey Gang Production. Hit me up on the Gmail. Matter of fact, send me a message on Facebook, Trey Gang. And we could chop it up from there. I'm ready for you to hit me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Swap it up or however you want to do it. Let's link up and we're going to spill some tea. We're going to spill some tea. We're going to spill some tea. My Gmail is Trey Gang Production. Like on my channel, Trey Gang Production. And I got you. You feel me? All right, y'all. Now look, what I was telling everybody about the Tony and Vet Evans. Peep the game. Tony and Vet Evans do not got nothing to do with the KENNEKA Jenkins case, but they associated with people that was at the party. These gonna be the grown-up folks. All right. You got twins involved. Let's separate the Tony and Vet Evans case from Barbara case, cause Barbara gonna have a set of twins, and they also gonna say them Barbara daughters in the freezer, right? This is everything what they were telling her. Boom, boom, boom. Since you got that, and these cases is totally different, but the same players involved. So this is why Mr. Reese was like, ooh, wait a minute. I got to shut up right quick. Let me be quiet. Leonora ain't saying nothing. She out of there. Guess who come to the rescue? Try to come to the rescue? The cousins, KENNEKA family. Right? And boosting all this narrative. Hey, what's up, Bama Black? I need you on the platform too, because we need to spill some tea. Because I need you on this John too. You know you gang for real. Shout out to Bama Black gang. All right. Man, y'all, let me stop running my mouth, because really this is one of those afternoon light, because I told y'all we just gonna hang out, spill some tea. That's all we just gonna do. It's like a classroom, everybody in class. Until when everybody, you know what I'm saying, studying up. Man, watch how Trey Gang finna hit them. Watch how Trey Gang finna bust them up. So, check this out. I need to go to Marco. I need to go to Marco News. Right here. Watch what he say about Robert Stanton.
Man, because we've been down a long road. This right here is a bombshell.
It really is.
This right here is a bombshell. For those that have been following me, y'all know how I move. And I wasn't even searching for this. This dropped literally in my lap. This is what I'm finna show y'all. And this, trust me, this is about to blow y'all mind. This is about to blow y'all mind. This finna prove that, wow.
To blow our mind now.
This finna prove that, wow. But, hey, check this out. First, I'm gonna show y'all something. First, let me show y'all this.
Watch this game. Check this out. He know what's going on with Robert Stanton. When it comes to Robert Stanton, nobody don't know nothing about Robert Stanton. There he go.
Do y'all remember this guy right here? I'm not gonna even say the name yet. Do y'all remember this guy right here? And if y'all, some of y'all may remember and some of y'all may not, but those who have been around since the beginning of this case know who this is.
When he said that, for the people that been around since the beginning, know exactly he talking about. For the people that's new, they don't know what's going on, Trey ain't finna spill the tea. Just keep listening while he even mentioning Robert Stanton, bombshell, talking about, oh, this the biggest tea when it comes to KENNEKA Jenkins. Why is he even putting KENNEKA name Jenkins, calling the case a bombshell? You remember all those Antonio and Vet Evans stories? Trey ain't told you he was on the run. Antonio and Vet Evans snitched on him. They looking for him. They put the wife in witness protection program. He from Chicago, a known hitman connected to the cocktail. Connected to the cocktail. So the whole time he was on the run. They got Antonio and Vet Evans. Look, they got Antonio and Vet Evans in witness protection program, right? At the same time, with all of this going on with the KENNEKA Jenkins case. And then that's why he talking like this.
Know who this supposed to be. So if you know who this supposed to be, put it in the chat and let me see. I just wanna warm this thing up because this is mind blowing. And like I said, I didn't even go looking for this, but it dropped right in my lap
because he just got locked up.
For me to see it.
He finally got locked. Just imagine a nigga on the run and you talking about this nigga, you know what I'm saying, and Antonio and Vet Evans, you talking about these people on the run, and one of them in witness protection program, and you turned the pressure up and talking about, yeah, that's Antonio and Vet Evans in the freezer. Like y'all sending the message. It's a reason why King Rob was at that police station talking about this his family member. Where she at? Yeah, now we finna turn up. Man, look, we were just at 150 degrees. We finna turn it up to 250. Keep this in mind, Trey ain't got an inferno over her. Listen to this.
I'm minding my business, sitting back, just watching TV. Something I don't normally do. I'm sitting back and watching TV and I'm like, wow. Do y'all remember who this guy's supposed to be? Now I'm gonna stop this, take y'all screenshots and everything because I'm finna stop this screen share real quick of showing this picture. But put it in the chat if y'all remember this guy. Remember that was no. I see somebody put in the chat, Teresa boyfriend. No, that wasn't. That was Rodney Stanton, quote unquote, the supposedly be Rodney Stanton from Miss Barbara Evans and the guy that was supposed to have been her daughter boyfriend, Antonia Evans. Now, do y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Chosen and Rob was saying that was Rodney Stanton? Flawed to perfection. Okay, flawed to perfection, remember. So now, I'm going to pull that picture up one more time. This shit finna blow y'all fucking mind.
And I ain't even gonna lie, when he keeps saying this finna blow y'all mind, it really, cause it blew my mind. If you been digging in the case, even for the people that's been here day one, they know about the Robert Stanton with very little information. But when it comes to the wife, they trying to say that's the wife in the freezer. That's the wife in the freezer, but also sending death threats. Like, yeah, that's Antonio and Vet Evans, and we, you know what I'm saying? We did this to her. But the whole time she in witness protection program, so that means they were making a threat to Antonio and Vet Evans. But the husband on the run for murder charges from North Carolina, South Carolina. This is where World News finna come in at. Right? So when I mention World News, everybody finna side eye now. Like, wait a minute, World News. You were talking to Marco, Chosen King, King Rob. They got your personal numbers. You gave them your personal accounts. Trying to explain on the KENNEKA case. And you from the same area where Antonio and Vet Evans and them took out the murder in North Carolina or South Carolina? Hold up. I'm finna spill some tea. If you think Trey Gang ain't the truth, when it come to this YouTube detective, because I swear I love YouTube, because YouTube taught me how to look into things differently. Like, man, you could be a detective if you want to. It's like the Matrix. Y'all seen the Matrix movie? And when Neil was like, well, I want to know Kung Fu. Download it. Trey Gang want to be a detective. Go Google it. Ask Google how you be a detective. And they're going to give you all links. All I'm going to say, download it. What? Download it then, goddammit. Now, goddammit, I was in the Matrix movie. You see how the number was popping up on the screen, falling like it was raining on the screen? That's how my soul was feeling, because I was getting it. You know what I'm talking about? So let's do a cleanup on aisle 4 when it comes to the KENNEKA case. And let's speak out the real truth. Right? This why they wanted Antonio and Vet Evans so bad. When it comes to the KENNEKA case, why you think they wanted Antonio and Vet Evans so bad that these people at the police station telling the police station, this my family members. We looking for her. And the police detective telling her, well, she been found and she don't want to associate with you right now. All right, watch this.
This shit finna blow y'all mind. Check it out. Here we go again. Share the picture because I want y'all to see this shit. There it is. That guy, and I'm going to just do a quick rundown for the people that have no clue who this guy is or who he was told to us who he was. That's why shit never made no type of sense. So check this out, y'all. For
these the same people that brought it to our attention. All the narrative they gave us, that's why it don't make sense. Because they the one gave. Who else brought us about Antonio and Vet Evans and Robert Stanton? Nobody but Chosen King, King Rob, and Marco. Then once you hear the rumors and all the lies, then he want to sit up here and say, yeah, we all heard this. Why was all these conspiracy? And you know what I'm saying? Listen to this shit.
Those of y'all that's new, don't have a clue. This guy right here, there was a lady named Miss Barbara that Chosen and Rob had brought along. And we thought this lady was sincere to her cry to us. So, you know, me sincerely, I wanted to help. And then during the process, she was saying that was supposed to be her daughter. And this was supposed to be the guy that had murdered her daughter. The whole entire time, this lady was telling us that her daughter was dead, which was Antonia Evans. And this was supposed to be the guy that she believed to have murdered her daughter. And this guy right here that we seeing, his name was supposed to be Rodney Stanton. Y'all hear me? Rodney Stanton. Because this is what Miss Barbara and them told us. So check this out, y'all. The reason them motherfuckers came and told us this motherfucker was the one that killed her daughter, this shit finna blow y'all mind. Do y'all know why they brought this guy to us? Because this guy had a natural life sentence. So whose idea was it to go find somebody that had a natural life sentence here in Illinois and use him as whatever they wanted to use him on. Use him as the person that was supposed to have been to kill Antonia Evans. But check this out, y'all. And his name wasn't even Rodney Stanton. So whoever coerced and put that shit together knew exactly what they was doing. They went and found somebody in the Illinois Department of Corrections who had a natural life sentence. So bam, what they did was took this guy picture and planted another name. So that was done to throw us completely off. But let me show y'all something. This shit finna blow y'all mind. Like I said, this guy named not even Rodney Stanton. That's why we can never get no real, nothing made no type of fucking sense. Calling around and this Rodney Stanton and this is it. Hell no. They didn't have a clue. We was looking like fools. Excuse me one quick second, y'all. I'll be real quick. All right, now I'm back. I apologize for that. Okay, but like I was saying, this guy was supposed to be named Rodney Stanton, was supposed to be killed. Antonia Evans, which was Miss Barbara's daughter. But y'all, check this out. Check this out. And I want y'all to know, let me know quickly once I start playing this video, that if y'all can't hear it, let me know quickly so I can get it right, because this got to get out. Now, I'm sitting back at home, glance at the TV, and this guy's face come on the news. Right off the back, I'm like, damn, this guy look familiar. So I listened to the story of why they were showing this guy's face. Check this out. Remember I just said they went and found the guy who had natural life and used his face with a different name to throw us off. The whole entire time, they went and found the guy who had natural life at the time. But y'all, this guy pops up on the news today. He's finna be released from prison today. He was convicted on bogus charges. They forced him into confession back in 1990. So when these clowns thought that this guy was gonna never get out, look how God do it. God dropped a bombshell in my face. I wasn't even looking. Y'all think I'm bullshit? Look, check this out.
Starting off with some breaking news after decades behind bars. A man who says he was tortured and confessing to a murder he didn't commit will soon be free.
Gerald Reed's sentence has been commuted out of time served.
And his name wasn't even Rodney Stanton. His name is Gerald Reed.
Reed has been in prison for 30 years. His supporters today protested as early as this morning to get him out. They said that they are happy on this day. The hard work has paid off.
Reed has been incarcerated for 30 long years of his life. And this is still not justice for Mr. Reed. What people fail to realize is that John Burns and his detectives, they tortured confessions out of people. Some of those same detectives are deemed so credible where that they are testifying against men and women to keep them in prison.
Gerald Reed's case started in October of 1990. He says he was brought into custody by two detectives, Michael Kill and Victor Bresta, that tortured him into confessing to a double homicide he did not commit. Both detectives worked under John Burge.
Did you participate in the electric shock and threatening with a gun and using racial epithets?
This is the disgraced former police commander being questioned in court for his tactics in obtaining convictions in the 1970s and 1980s from black and brown people. Burge was fired from the department in 1993, but
y'all want to know why they mentioned it? Because y'all remember when Trey Game mentioned the CIA, home and square, torture, ground, dealing with detectives. That's why King Rob was always in contact and video living at the police precinct to their colleagues. Uh-oh. Y'all remember when King Rob went to that police precinct and turned up? Hold up, wait a minute. Do I need to, I got to go to the history. Gotta go to the history, because I know I played the video. Damn it, I didn't play the video. But I'll find it. Because everybody seen the video when King Rob chose a king at the police detective unit. Talking about, we need to find Antonio and Vet Evans. And remind y'all, this the husband. Right? He ended up getting caught in the midst of KENNEKA case when they would talk about Antonio and Vet Evans and all this. That's why everybody need to stay tuned so they'll know these things. This how you would get justice, not only for KENNEKA, but it would expose a lot of organized hits when it comes to gangs, and you got the police be involved in these hits. Like they the mob or something, you know what I'm talking about? Like they the mob. Like I don't know how this work. Like I ain't never got confronted by Lieutenant I ain't gonna say your name, but man, you try to come to me talking about, man, I said, man, what? Man, you gotta throw me in the slammer. Then he threw me in the slammer and gonna say, I'm gonna give you the bread and water treatment, and that's gonna break you. If I ain't settled for oodle noodles in the detective room, nigga, you think, nigga, I'm finna smash the bread and water. Put me in there. I need time to think right quick. Cause I ain't finna do nothing but just go pray and go get close to God. And when I come out and you wanna ask me some more questions, I don't know what you talking about. I'm thoroughbred. I ain't like the other young niggas out here. You could feed these niggas. Get that nigga a Marlboro and he smoke Newport. Get him a Pall Mall and get him a Flame and Roman noodle. Man, that man finna tell the cocktail, the mob, you know what I'm saying? The government, if he had information. Look, if you get that nigga a fried chicken sandwich, man, he'll try to release all the government information. Like, I got top secret documents on the UFOs. We like, what you talking about, man? You ain't got no military background. I seen that. Making up shit. But let's get back to this T though.
And this guy right here that we seeing, his name was supposed to be Rodney Stanton. Y'all hear me? Rodney Stanton. Because this is what Miss Barbara told us. So check this out, y'all. The reason them motherfuckers came and told us this motherfucker was the one that killed her daughter, this shit finna blow y'all mind. Do y'all know why they brought this guy to us? Because this guy had a natural life sentence. So whose idea was it to go find somebody that had a natural life sentence here in Illinois and use him as whatever they wanted to use him on? Use him as the person that was supposed to have been to kill Antonia Ellis. But check this out, y'all. And his name wasn't even Rodney Stanton. So whoever coerced and put that shit together knew exactly what they was doing. They went and found somebody in the Illinois Department of Corrections who had a natural life sentence. So bam, what they did was took this guy picture and planted another name. So that was done to throw us completely off. But let me show y'all something. This shit finna blow y'all mind. Like I said, this guy.
Then they do the same thing when it came to people in the cases. Cover up when it come to the KENNEKA Jenkins case. Then they change the names and the identity like Young Bando said. Then I'm showing y'all the doctors, the medical examiner. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all how it ain't clicking yet. Cause I know it ain't just gonna click yet to the new people. It ain't gonna click yet. Cause you got a whole lot of catching up to do. You got a whole lot of catching to do. Cause you gotta go back to Azaria. Azaria told everybody it's a program. It's a program dealing with a government and police and people trying to like, wait a minute. All this got something to do with the KENNEKA Jenkins case? Yes, it really do. It really do. Cause ask yourself this question. Why even a cover up in the first place? If Miss Teresa and them had something to do with it. Even if it was a cover up, why Miss Teresa ain't turned up and had the advantage? You mean to tell me you got not only 1 million people, you multiply that, you damn near got 50 million people behind your back and you ask for help. Bruh, you had a army finna take Crown Plaza down and what? Guess what that lady did? I don't know what happened. Only thing they said, she was left in front of the hotel. I mean, in the lobby. I mean, on the 9th floor. See, they story keep switching up now. Your story switching up. If it wasn't a cover up, why delete footage? If you got gang members supposed to be doing all this supposed to be a hit. That's the number one thing you supposed to show the world. This how these bastards did it. You can't have no black man walk in a all-white racist neighborhood and they lynch him or some found in the woods or something, and the mama come out there trying to find out what happened, and this thing you know, she tell, I don't know. We went to our little meeting and they said in our little meeting that they were going to show the fifth photo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Then you got racist police, the racist neighborhood covering up the crime. And protect it. Come on, nah, that just don't work like that. It don't work like that. That's just a lie trying to make it look like the truth. This why he brought KENNEKA Jenkins' name in the Rodney Stanton case.
That name not even Rodney Stanton. That's why we can never get no real, nothing made no type of fucking sense. Calling around and this Rodney Stanton and this is it. Hell no. They didn't have a clue. We was looking like fools. Excuse me 1 quick second, y'all. I'll be real quick. Prison today. He was convicted on bogus charges. They forced him into confession back in 1990. So when these clowns thought that this guy was gonna never get out, look how God do it. God dropped a bombshell in my face. I wasn't even looking. Y'all think I'm bullshit? Look, check this out.
Starting off with some breaking news after decades behind bars, a man who says he was tortured and confessing to a murder he didn't commit will soon be free.
Gerald Reed's sentence has been commuted out of time served.
And his name wasn't even Rodney Stanton. His name is Gerald Reed.
Now, Trey ain't finna spill tea, cause when it come to the Rodney Stanton case, thumb me up, everybody. King Rob, even look, watch this. Marco, they all mentioned transgenders when it came to the KENNEKA Jenkins case, right? Thumb me up, if you remember. That's all they talked about. Cause when it come to Marco, they talk about Jalen Ford. When it come to King Rob, it go back to Puckett, aka Elliot. Transgenders, right? Miss Teresa, I showed y'all the post. Miss Teresa and other YouTubers showed the post that Miss Teresa saying she talked to transgenders on the 11th floor where her daughter was seen. So since we know Marco mentioning Jalen Ford, King Rob Elliott, which is that's Puckett, KENNEKA cousin, let's go back to Rodney Stanley, folks. Transgender woman found murder in Chicago. This is a man, a boy, right? I ain't trying to be rude because I don't know, I ain't got nothing against, you know what I'm saying, transgender, you know what I'm saying, gays, LBG, you know what I'm saying. I love y'all just like God love everybody equally, you know what I'm saying. I just ain't got nothing to do with your lifestyle because I don't indulge. But out of respect, transgender woman found murder in Chicago. If you read this, a 24 jet name, well, hold on, let me read this out loud.
According to Windy City Times, a 24-year-old transgender woman named Dejanay Stanton was found murdered on Thursday in Chicago's South Side. After hearing gunshots, people discovered the body at 12:30 p.m. in the alley at 40th Street and King Drive. The victim suffered a fatal gunshot wound to the head. Originally listed as Jane Doe by the Chicago Police Department, the body was identified at about 6 p.m. on Thursday. According to Chicago Survivors Crisis Responder, Dawn Valenti, the victim was legally recognized as.
Now, I'ma stop it right here. Trey Gang always told y'all, you got these people, you could tell when this got something to do with the government and the orchestrated hit, cause you always gonna have who? A Christ responder. Like Andrew Holmes, a Christ responder. That's why he always show up the first on the scene to give you the news. So if I got if Trey Gang hustle is, I'm in the missing people. I just need a lot of people that I can get. And when the news break, and then I got connection with the news because they my friend, they my business partner. We all grew up together, went to school. They know what I'm into. So boom. All I just need is, you work for the news? Man, look. Man, I need you to report this and cover, you know what I'm saying, help me cover this up. Oh, we got Christ responders. Oh, I went to Christ responder Andrew Holmes. I went to school with him. Yeah, get him out here. Andrew Holmes, look, man, let me give you a few dollars, bro. I messed up. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Christ responder. It's a different when the black man in the neighborhood commit a murder and trying to cover it up, you're gonna get exposed. But if that black man connected with medical examiner office, especially the news, that's your main arsenal. It's the news. Cause that's the number one news when they come to the breaking. When you hear the theme song, dun 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 dun. Man, they got us so hypnotized when that news hit. Man, our eyes buck like we smoke crack. Ears wide open. And they the one that already got the crisis responders already, the detectives, the lieutenant, the news, all these people on payroll, and give you this.
Trans woman found murdered in Chicago. This marks the 17th trans person murdered in 2018. According to Windy City Times, a 24-year-old transgender woman named Dejanay Stanton was found murdered on Thursday in Chicago's South Side. After hearing gunshots, people discovered the body at 12:30 p.m. in the alley at 40th Street and King Drive. The victim suffered a fatal gunshot wound to the head. Originally listed as Jane Doe by the Chicago Police Department, the body was identified at about 6 p.m. on Thursday. According to Chicago Survivors Crisis Responder, Dawn Valenti, the victim was legally recognized as female. After news circulated online, she was identified as Stanton, a Chicago local. Recognized as female. After news circulated on.
You see that? Now you gotta identify the body. But when it comes to online YouTubers that know the truth, they're gonna give that person a new identity to make you harder to find the story.
Trans woman found murdered in Chicago. This marks the 17th trans person murdered in 2018. According to Windy City Times, a 24-year-old transgender woman named Dejanay Stanton was found murdered on Thursday in Chicago's South Side.
Reed has been in prison for 30 years. His supporters today. Gerald's case started in October of 1990. He says he was brought into custody by two detectives, Michael Kill and Victor Bresta, tortured him into confessing into a double homicide he did not commit. Both detectives worked under John Burge.
Did you participate in the electric shock and threatening with the gun and using racial epithets?
Even till this day, there's no way, she's never been found. There's no way, no one's found anything on about her or like no one's ever found her, no one's ever come forward. So she's still missing till this day. They've asked her to exhume the body and prove that it was Antonio Evans, and Teresa Martin said no. But I'm going to play a video from Antonio Evans' mom and then another video of the uncle going into the police station saying like, hey, you know, like, this is my aunt in the coffin, it wasn't KENNEKA, exhumed the body, and no one believes him.
They didn't right there, I see him, but they put all that makeup on.
Now, this the real Antonio Stanton, not Antonio Yvette Evans. Antonio and Vet Evans name change to Antonio and Vet Stanton because Stanton is the name. I want to know. I don't know if that's her married name or her maiden name. Antonio and Vet Evans was her maiden name or her married name. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. It was a name change. She got married to who? Him. So he did a murder. And this the wife. She was on the scene when he committed the murder. And when they didn't have evidence on him, but they had evidence on her. She told the police what was going on, put her in witness protection program. Now he is a fugitive. So you got King Rob and Chosen King at the police station talking about we trying to find Antonio and Vet Evans. Our family members. Man, let me see, can I pull that video up? Of King Rob. Till I find it, I'm going to play this video. Then you will understand this.
Trying to make her look light. Our daughter is dark complexion.
Boom. Okay, let's think through the confusion. Miss Barbara says her daughter is not light complected. She's dark complected. And we all can see that with our own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So take that in consideration. Look at the photos and look at the complexion of the people you see. You dig what I'm saying? Let's be rational and logical thinkers. Her daughter is dark complected. I'm gonna let her tell you again.
She said, there it is right there. I see him, but they put all that makeup on her, trying to make her look light. Our daughter is dark complexion.
Okay, now let's get into the significance of the marriage certificate itself.
I know you're not going to tell me everything that's going on. I know that. But my God, Marco, everybody got a date on their marriage certificate.
This the real Antonio and Vet Evans.
You used to be friends with them, didn't you?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I'm just saying, you used to be friends with them, didn't you?
This the real Antonio and Vet Evans.
So y'all in the comments saying
They marry him. And check this out. This finna expose the Barbara situation, because Barbara saying this her daughter and was found in the freezer. That's debunked already. So this finna let you know what's really going on with Antonio and Vet Evans. The reason why King Rob wanted to find her so bad, because she ratted out her husband, high-ranking gang member from Chicago, pulled a hit in North Carolina. In North Carolina, they on the run. Now we in tune with the KENNEKA Jenkins case. We so in tune with the KENNEKA Jenkins case, and this murder was happening. So when this murder was happening, it was like breaking news with them. Hold up. That's how that become about.
And that she has a Facebook page, she alive, Antonia Stanton, and I understand that. I've been had these photos a long time before Straight Drop brought them to y'all.
I know you're not going to tell me everything that's going on. I know that. But my God, Marco, everybody got a date on their marriage certificate.
Okay, now let's be grown, folks. Let's think rational. My daughter is dark complected. My daughter never married a fucking Rodney Stanton. Evans. Her daughter is dark complected. Okay? Think logically. And then think about where is the birthmark on Antonia Stanton? I'm just.
So she moved it on. You see what I'm saying? If she in with protection program, she moved on, new identity. He a fugitive on the run. He end up getting caught, and that's why Marco saying this.
For the people that have no clue who this guy is, or who he was told to us who he was. That's why shit never made no type of sense. So check this out, y'all. For those of y'all that's new, don't have a clue, this guy right here, it was a lady named Miss Barbara that Chosen and Rob had brought along. And we thought this lady was sincere to her cry to us. So, you know, me sincerely, I wanted to help. And then during the process, she was saying that was supposed to have been her daughter, and this was supposed to have been the guy that had murdered her daughter. The whole entire time, this lady was.
He didn't murder her. He wanted to, but couldn't get close to her. That's why King Rob was saying, this our family members. Give us public information and give us the address of where she was at. So they were trying to find out where she was at to go knock her off. Is this making sense a little bit? Is this making sense a little bit? Just a little bit. Why her name was even mentioned with the KENNEKA Jenkins case. Cause since you got followers on the KENNEKA Jenkins case and they mind, let's help find her. You see what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying? So that's why they added that in the KENNEKA Jenkins case and say this her in the freezer. This her in the freezer. And Barbara, her mom, man, look, watch this. Check this out.
Telling us that her daughter was dead, which was Antonia Evans. And this was supposed to be the guy that she believed to have murdered her daughter.
Nah, it was a hit. He was finna hit his wife. He put a hit out on his wife, and since King Rob, kings of the BDs, and he a high-ranking members of the BDs, he finna put in work, knock her off. Cause 9 times out of 10, whatever the husband got going on, the wife gonna know. She ain't got to be a part of it. But when you dealing with straight gang, hitmen, gangsters, whatever you want to call these suckers, 9 times out of 10, the wife gonna get caught up cause she gonna know everything. They don't want this lady to break and tell. He must ain't got no love for his wife if he got his homeboys looking for his wife. Let's play dumb like I don't know what we talking about, right? That message when they were saying whatever happened to KENNEKA, you finna end up in the freezer. They telling you this lady in the freezer the whole time, but the whole time they at the police report begging for paperwork. Tell us where she at. Police said we can't give you those. And next thing you know, that's why they saying, yeah, KENNEKA's still alive. KENNEKA's still alive. We need to find out where she at. And then these people so cold, they actually found out she was in California, but didn't even have the address. Put it like this here. These people actually found the neighborhood where she was at. And she was protected by the FBI. They just didn't even have the address or which door she was at. Y'all want to know what saved her life? Cause when they was out there, they called the police station and was like, yeah, they were trying to do like a welfare check and try to pose as family members, and they were trying to enter her name in. And the name they entered in, it wasn't coming back to no, you know what I'm saying? No records. And they couldn't get them. Bruh, this stuff is so cold, bruh. Oh, you think this tea hot? Oh, you think this tea hot? Man, this tea ain't even hot to me. I got some tea. If you want to sip, you better blow it first. Like a prostitute. Let me blow this motherfucker real quick. Woo! Cause you know you an expert. Before you sip tea, you know when it's good when you got to blow it first. You know what I mean? Watch this. Check this out.
And this guy right here that we seeing, his name was supposed to be Rodney Stanton. Y'all hear me? Rodney Stanton. Because this is what Miss Barbara told us. So check this out, y'all. The reason them motherfuckers came and told us this motherfucker was the one that killed her daughter, this shit finna blow y'all mind. Do y'all know why they brought this guy to us? Because this guy had a natural life sentence. So whole idea was it to go find somebody that had a natural life sentence here in Illinois and use him as whatever they wanted to use him on. Use him as the person that was supposed to have been to kill Antonia Ellis. But check this out, y'all. And his name wasn't even Rodney Stanton. So whoever coerced and put that shit together knew exactly what they was doing. They went and found somebody in the Illinois Department of Corrections who had a natural life sentence. So bam, what they did was took this guy picture and planted another name. So that was done to throw us completely off. But let me show y'all something. This shit finna blow y'all mind. Like I said, this guy named not even Rodney Stanton. That's why we can never get no real, nothing made no type of fucking sense. Calling around and this Rodney Stanton and this is him. Hell no. They didn't have
saying, man. Let's be grown folks.
Because number one, marriage certificates don't have no date.
Now is the video with her uncle at the police station.
Murder, man. We ain't sugarcoating nothing,
Oh, okay,
man.
I thought he wanted.
Detective Hayden played in the murder of Antonia Evans. We not gonna sugarcoat it. Antonia Evans that was killed. I'm telling you facts, man. I can show you the video of this man beating her to death. And he called my people and said, we found her. She don't want to talk to the family. We verified her via phone. You can't verify nobody via phone. How the detective lady playing, man? I've been talking to her for a month on the phone. We steady spilling us off. All we want to do is see our family members. If you said you seen her, you found her, just let us see us. We've been talking for a month. He lied to you.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Is that King Rob? Check this out. He in a police station in a detective unit. Everybody know when you go to a police station and all this ain't no police station. He in the detective unit. So you want to know what I'm saying? Robert Stanton is affiliated with Marco King Rob since his wife snitched. He sent the homeboys.
He lied to us. This man played a part of her case. He lied like that the last couple months. Missing person. He had the case, Antonia Evans. And then he told my people, don't worry about no media coverage. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing. He gave us 16 flyers and kicked the old 66-year-old lady about it. He know who we talking about. Tell Detective Hagen go on YouTube. You on YouTube, John. That's my aunt.
Who's the detective? Hagen or Hayden? Hayden. She said he doesn't work anymore, but we have, and we told Hagen also we have audio proof, we have visual proof, we recorded everything.
Nobody listened to
you know, it's not to be used in court of law and like that, but we have all the recordings of Officer Hagen telling us that he identified a woman who's deceased over the phone.
Have a clue. We was looking like fools. Excuse me, one quick second, y'all. I'll be real quick. Y'all think I'm bullshit? Look, check this out.
Starting off with some breaking news after decades behind bars. A man who says he was tortured and confessing to a murder he didn't commit will soon be free.
Gerald Reed's sentence has been commuted out of time served.
And his name wasn't even Rodney Stanton. His name is Gerald Reed.
Reed has been in prison for 30 years. His supporters today protested as early as this morning to get him out. They said that they are happy on this day. The hard work has paid off.
Reed has been incarcerated for 30 long years of his life. And this is still not justice for Mr. Reed. What people fail to realize is that John Burge and his detectives, they tortured confessions out of people. Some of those same detectives are deemed so credible where that they are testifying against men and women to keep them in prison.
Gerald Reed's case started in October of 1990. He says he was brought into custody by two detectives, Michael Kill and Victor Bresta, that tortured him into confessing to a double homicide he did not commit. Both detectives worked under John Burge.
Did you participate in the electric shock and threatening with the gun and using racial epithets?
This is the disgraced former police commander being questioned in court for his tactics in obtaining convictions in the 1970s and 1980s from black and brown people. Burge was fired from the department in 1993, but allowed to keep his pension. In 2010, he was convicted in federal court for lying under oath about police torture and sentenced to 4.5 years in prison. He died in 2018. That's the same year a judge granted Reed a new trial but retired before Reed could have his day in court. A new judge assigned to the case said Reed wasn't entitled to the new trial. Protesters today demanded Cook County Special Prosecutor Robert Miller be stripped from Reed's case and all other related cases to Burge. And I'm also told that Reed is expected to get out of prison within the next few days, and he will fight to get his record cleared. Reporting live in downtown Chicago.
And he got her whole immediate family plan a part in it also. And it ties back into the Crown Plaza incident with KENNEKA Jenkins. There wasn't KENNEKA Jenkins there. We found the plot. We found the plot that has Antonia Evans in the plot, and it's not KENNEKA Jenkins.
We got AR leaks that said he played around. They threw a double funeral that night. We can show you the caskets going down in there, 2 different caskets. KENNEKA Jenkins is cremated. She got cremated at Evanston Crematory. That lady that was in that casket is Antonia Lavette Evans. We came up here 111. Hayden gave my aunt 16 flyers and said, don't worry about no media coverage because y'all won't get it.
But he doesn't work here anymore, right?
But now he don't work here. He's a juvenile officer. So
hold on. He said yes. You said yes?
He said yes. She said no.
He said yes.
And I believe that this young lady's hair was put to the side like that to cover.
So all of this time, they wanted to send a message to Antonio and Vet Evans to let her know you finna end up like KENNEKA Jenkins. That's all the message was when it come to Antonio and Vet Evans. That's all it was. Right?
Rob Sneed, WGN News.
Wow. Y'all see that? Y'all see how the universe works? Like I said, I wasn't even looking for this. I just glanced and there his face was on TV. Like an automatic switch, I turned up the value. Like, whoa, this guy look familiar. Then it clicked. It instantly clicked. It instantly clicked. I show up and, and touching on this case, I show up when I feel that it's something sincere. Because I've never viewed none of y'all as fools. I've always
I've located Antonia Evans. Listen when I say this. I've located Antonia Evans. It was nobody that stole her identity. It is the real and only Antonia Evans. I can disclose her location. She's an adult. It would be a violation of her constitutional right if I disclose where she was at. But I am positive that I've located Antonia Evans. She is alive and well. I can't force her to communicate with you. I cannot disclose her location. But she is alive and well. There's some videos that are circulating that may be of a criminal nature. They're soliciting.
A family shocked by what happened at their loved one's funeral.
And they have the video to prove it. Local 10 News reporter.
In the kitchen, in a freezer, is frozen solid. Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. $600 from 601. And I get 201 there. We got 2 batteries and ambulance requested. Somebody follow them. Citation. They're going to keep cuffed. Not custody, but they're requesting a patrol to follow.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Is this what Trey Gang been saying all along? When it came to, wait a minute. You got one discovered in the freezer and you got an ambulance need an escort for another body. Ain't this same off his page? Think about it. You a YouTuber. If you doing the investigation, either way it goes, if you trying to manipulate the people, lie to the people, or tell the truth, you still got to tell the truth just to manipulate the lie. I mean, tell a lie, just manipulate the truth. Now y'all see what time this supposed to be? If you look at the timestamp, this supposed to be at 12:32. Not 2 hours off of that. That's gonna be at 11:32. So if that's gonna be at 11:32, right? If that is 11:32, what time Miss Teresa and Leonora ran out the ballroom? Put it in the chat. We need the timestamp. That's how you finna solve this. and then this finna make sense.
Release against the ambulance.
$11:32. Miss Teresa running out the ballroom at 11:45. Hi y'all. Hi y'all. 10, 12 minutes later, Miss Teresa running out the ballroom at 49. 11:49. Miss Teresa will be running out the ballroom, and this at 11:33. Do this make sense why he earned this video with no commentary? He just said, watch and notice to the end. Just check it out, gang. Cause you heard the police frequency, what they was talking about. Now look, if you understand the footage, this when they were talking about at 11 something going on 12. It's a struggle on the 11th floor. So Miss Teresa and them gonna be on the other side of this ambulance.
600 from 601. Can I get 201 there? We got 2 batteries and ambulance requested. Somebody follow them. Strike station. They're
Now y'all peeping the game. Miss Teresa said out her own mouth, she should have never told nobody this. We was outside. The police made us stand outside and look on the 11th floor. Hoping my daughter wasn't getting them. What time the police frequency and they saying this? So now you understand why the ambulance is there. Not only the ambulance is there in the parking lot, look what you will be seeing on surveillance footage. The beverage manager finna be seeing KENNEKA in the next 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So Mr. Reese in the parking lot, living over in the parking lot, talking about it's a struggle on the 11th floor. Do you see the ambulance? Do you see the ambulance on the scene? What time this showing? You see the time.
100 from 601. Can I get 201 here? We got 2 batteries and ambulance requested. Somebody follow them. Strike station. They're going to keep cuffed, not custody, but they're requesting a patrol to follow, at least against the ambulance. What kitchen you in? I'm in the rear by the dock area. By the garbage. I'm in the rear subject. In the kitchen in a freezer. Is frozen solid. Jerry, what kitchen you in?
So the whole time they saying, Jerry, what kitchen you in? That's where KENNEKA gonna be. And at the same time, they need an ambulance escort. At the same time. At the same time. So when Miss Reese is saying we were made to stand out in the pocket and look up to the 11th floor and report it to Rosemont, they said they seen the struggle. You see the ambulance. So they seen the struggle on the 11th floor. Something like that. Because you got the ambulance up there. Look what time the police were mentioning this on their police frequency. When I told y'all when you match the police frequency up at the same time, you got a body being discovered in the freezer. That's KENNEKA. And you want to know why Miss Reese talking about she died at the hospital?
I'm in the rear by the dock. Jerry, what kitchen you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. Jerry, what kitchen you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. 600 from 601. Can I get 201 here? We got 2 batteries and ambulance requested. Somebody follow them.
So when they said, when Miss Teresa said it was a struggle on the 11th floor, Miss Teresa said this out of her own mouth. On the footage, it showed the ambulance showed up and the police frequency said, we need the ambulance and we need patrol to follow. That just proved to you Miss Teresa wasn't coming forward to us about everything. All right, since you mentioned that, Miss Teresa, what happened after the fact? After the fact. The footage proved what you just said. Right or wrong, gang? And watch this. Y'all wanna know how we finna spill more tea? Cause they got this footage at 12. It's 2 hours off. So this at 10:35 when they go back to the mammoth said the beverage manager the manager found KENNEKA in the freezer and stayed in there for 2 hours and then come out. 2 hours later, they will be at 12:35 and the manager will go back in discovering her, right? Y'all, I got so much fire when it comes to the KENNEKA Jenkins case. This just a breakdown. All this is just a breakdown. Cause when Trey Gang spilled the tea, we finna rock the boat like we rocking now.
Strike station, they're going to keep cuffed, not custody, but they're requesting a patrol to follow, at least against the ambulance.
I want to know what we're going to see at the ending part. That's what I want to know. I want to know what we're going to see at the ending part. We heard the police frequency, right? We see the timestamp on her, right? Look at all the cars that's in the parking lot. Look at everything moving. Right? Just peep out the whole scene. Now look. We know this ain't 12 o'clock at 12:37. We know that for a fact. Right? We know that for a fact. You can knock this an hour or two off. And look how everything finna match up. And why Miss Teresa said, nobody didn't do nothing to her. Because King Rob told y'all what was on the video. And who recorded it? Miss Teresa tried to explain. That's not me, y'all. That's not me.
600 from 601. Can I get 201 here? We got 2 batteries and ambulance requested. Somebody follow them. Site station, they're going to keep cuffed, not custody, but they're requesting a patrol to follow, at least against the ambulance. What kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock area of the garbage. I'm in the rear subject in the kitchen in a freezer. Is frozen solid. Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. Jerry, what kitchen are you in? I'm in the rear by the dock. 600 from 601. Can I get 201 here? We got 2 batteries and ambulance requested. Somebody follow them. Site station, they're going to keep cuffed, not custody, but they're requesting a patrol to follow, at least against the ambulance.
Like my nigga Dre, I gotta keep
that require this. But no, that's not the case. Nowhere near it. But she moved like a criminal. And he just said, Ann's not going to let no one see her until she wants you to see it. So that means she pop in and she pop out.
He don't give a fuck about her mama. Or this is the second time her mama did shit like that.
Okay, this is the second time Miss Barbara done something like that. Claimed that someone is missing and possibly dead. Or coming from her for sure dead. And this is the second time.
And I'll be trying to tell people, they need to sit down and get that shit squashed or whatever it may be. She just, like one of my cousins.
Yeah. Between Logan and Chess, you know, I grew up, we ran shows and I learned a lot. See, I'm originally from Louisiana. And I learned a lot when I came up here. I came to Chicago like 79. No, I ain't been back, man. When I moved down there and shit, I always go.
This dude told us a lot without even knowing. See, he thought he was being slick. And at that time he was. Because we was caught up. But dude now, especially dude.
Now look, to make a long story short, if y'all want to go listen to this Antonio and Vet alive, bruh, lied to us about everything. Check this out. When they was telling everybody that Antonio and Vet Evans died, they were going live, and when they were going live in the police station, they got exposed because she was still alive, but they just didn't have her exact location. So that's why he coming out. They lied to us about everything about the Antonio and Vet Evans and the Barbara case. Now you see how he played the role, right? All right. Since he showed y'all about, oh, look at the ambulance. You see the time? Watch to the end. I'm going to play the police frequency just to see if you catch on, because I'm in trouble and I don't want to get caught. And since I'm going to just tell the world, you know what I'm saying, what really happened to KENNEKA Jenkins. Round about the same time frame, Mitch Reese running out the lobby. Now watch this. You want to know why why he said, Bree, why you lie about the pocket ticket on the 6th? She had the keys. Listen to what he finna, watch this. Just pay attention to this video. And I ain't got to narrate this. Same Bree said they saw her put her in the trash bag. Alright, what's good? Y'all know how I like to do. Get in real quick and then drop it and get up out of there. Like I said, there's no need for no 2-3 hour lives like, you know, we normally seeing on YouTube. But for the past couple of days, y'all been hearing me say, what's up with Bree? Why we haven't been hearing too much from Bree? I'm gonna tell you. But we've been hearing a whole lot about the other girls. Heard about Bree talking about rest in peace, KENNEKA Jenkins. We kinda can remember this right here.
It was like Monique for Maya came to me. It was like, it's Maya. Give me KENNEKA phone because we finna go.
You see that? You see how he starting out the video? How KENNEKA left out the room? You see how he's starting off? I'm trying to give you the mindset. He's snitching. He finna tell you why Bree ended up with the keys. Since she ended up with the keys, he kept connecting the pocket ticket. You want to know why Miss Teresa read about the pocket ticket on the 6 to the 911 call? Listen to what Marco finna tell you.
Mind you, Bree is not there. Who is going to be driving?
So what we just heard was Irene say, Bree's not there. Who's gonna be the driver? And then we go on to hear this.
Shit, I'm too drunk. I ain't gonna be able to drive. Man, y'all, Bree gone. Bree got the keys.
Bree is gone. Bree got the keys. Throughout the whole entire ordeal, we've been hearing Bree gone. Bree just been gone and gone with the car keys. But how can they want us to believe that Bree was gone most of the night when they let us hear this?
You funny as fuck, Bree.
Wow. They wanted us to believe. Let's take this from the top again, because this is outrageous, the best way I can put it. Let's take it from the top. Here's Irene on Bree pertaining to that night.
It was like
Spoiler alert. You want to know who actually had the keys? Leonora. Because when Bree grabbed the keys, she gave the car back to Leonora, not Miss Teresa. Because Leonora was seen back driving the car in the lobby footage. Ooh-wee. In the lobby footage. Driving the car back to Crown Plaza and talk to Risco. So, when they needed Monique for, could remind y'all, they needed Bree. Irene said Bree had the keys, and they were going in. Monique was going in for the phone the whole time. Leonora, they got the keys and gave it to Leonora. She on the footage, driving the car in the back parking lot. This is what I know. This is what y'all don't know. This is what y'all don't know, because y'all didn't see no Leonora riding the same car that KENNEKA rode in, parked in the same parking spot. Watch this. Let's spill some tea. What time we seen Straight Drop on the footage? Me know with Risco. Watch this. And a lot of my followers might don't even get this right. Some of them, a portion might get it right. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's so much tea that, you know what I'm saying, you'll let things slide over the head, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause we went over this, you know what I'm talking about? Watch this. You remember when I show y'all, put it like this, you remember when I show y'all Straight Drop on the footage and King Rob on the footage with Risco, meeting up with the manager? They was all at the back door running in and out the parking lot. What time the footage they showed that? I ain't even gonna press the answer to that. Long as you got that in mind, that's why he telling you this. Who had the keys to the car? And Bree, why you lie? What Bree lied about? Having the keys to the car? Oh, but the thumbnail said Bree with the pocket ticket on the 6. Miss Teresa praised Bree cause Miss Teresa said, if it weren't for you, I would have never known this happened to my daughter. You the one that brought me my car back and everything. Guess why?
Like, Monique for Maya came me. It was like, it was Maya. Give me KENNEKA phone because we finna go. Mind you, Bree is not there. Who is going to be the driver?
Bree's gone.
Shit, I'm too drunk. I ain't gonna be able to drive. Man, y'all, Bree gone. Bree got the keys.
Bree gone. She got the keys. But
You funny as fuck, Bree.
Cause Bree was still there. Cause Bree was still there, and Irene telling Bree, you fun as fuck, Bree. So how Bree gonna be gone with the key? Y'all mean to tell me that Miss Teresa telling to bring her car back, or she'll send one of her family members to go get the car? Huh? Nah, y'all stay put. Look, I'm finna jump on the phone. I'm finna call Living where you at? Girl, go up there and get. Hold up, this a sucker. Telling everybody how she end up with the keys, how Bree lied. This how they know to manipulate the KENNEKA Jenkins case. We don't know the answer, right? Well, y'all don't know the answer. I do. Since you don't know the answer, they can make titles like this here. Bree, why you lie? And look at the thumbnail. Right? Let's go to the thumbnail when it comes to Bree. Right here. You got a pocket ticket on the. Why you got a screenshot of pocket? Everybody want to know. Wait a minute, Miss Teresa reading a pocket ticket on the 6. Somebody got to beat her on the 6, and you got to op her trolling, connecting the dots, cause he know the truth. He know the real reason. The pocket ticket on the 6, why it was in violation. You funny as fuck, Bree. You in that live video, and we confused the public that you was gone. Boy, these J4K suckers is dumb. They don't even, this way they thinking. Look what he said 4 years ago about the pocket ticket.
Bree gone. She got the keys. So if Bree was gone, then that means Bree was gone. How? In the car that KENNEKA drove them in. If that's the case. If that's the case, then that's how it went down. Bree was gone in the car. But we always wondered, how can a ticket get in the car dated from the 6th? I mean, if anybody would have had access to the car, which from what Irene and Shamaya telling us, that Bree had the keys. So if she had the keys, then maybe that's why we heard this.
She was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
See that? Went back to the 6. And what the footage showed on the 7, 8, 9, and the 10.
But Bree was gone, and Bree have been mighty quiet. Bree been mighty quiet.
And still is.
We heard Irene say, I ain't
So, let me expose Leonora. KENNEKA texted her sister she was ready to go, even though she drove her mother car there. Leonora there the whole time. Leonora the one that called Miss Teresa, Ma, I can't find KENNEKA. Miss Teresa wanted told Leonora to bring the car back to the house. So Leonora was like, look, since she was last on the phone call talking about she ready to go to me, Monifa, we need you to say you left her in the hallway. Nope, I'm not agreeing to that. We ain't got no choice because we finna tell the word that Monifa left her in the hallway. She claims you her friend and all of this. And this thing you know, when it comes to the keys of the phone, guess what Irene said? I had the phone. Bree got the keys. Monifa left her out in the hallway. You see how they took up for Leonora? Leonora got the keys. Leonora lured her in the hallway. Leonora got the phone. Hi, y'all! So Leonora had everybody to cover her tracks. And did you say you had the phone, you had the keys, and you left her in the hallway? And Franz K said, I bumped into the sister looking for her sister in the hallway. And you got Miss Teresa talking about how she get in the parking lot. Oh, listen to this.
Keeping quiet for you, Monifa and Shamaya no more. We heard Irene say that. That's what she said. Said she's no longer keeping quiet for them. But she ain't say nothing about Bree. Why you so quiet, Bree?
Did your part.
I mean, your friend said you had the keys.
And it's funny that Bree got the keys and Miss Teresa didn't even question it. This lady said if they got her keys in her phone, I knew something was wrong. But Bree ended up with the keys though. Sound like Marco got a whole lot of tea on this channel. Right? Bree got the keys though.
You had the keys, but y'all want us to, and you supposed to been gone, but y'all want us to believe this?
You funny as fuck, Bree.
She was still there.
See, y'all been hearing me say the last couple of days that I was puzzled on when they could have possibly shot these live videos. When did they shoot these live videos?
It was like Monifa or Maya came to me. It was like, it was Maya. Give me KENNEKA phone because we finna go. Mind you, Bree is not there. Who is gonna be the driver?
Shit, I'm too drunk. I ain't gonna be able to drive. Man, y'all, Bree gone. Bree got the keys.
Hi, y'all. Bust them up. So this lets you know. If Leonora and Miss Teresa set it up, look how they use Monifa, Shamaya, Irene, and Bree. Look, bring her to the room. Next thing you know, they got her phone. Who supposed to have the phone? Irene. Irene said she got the phone. And she's claiming that keep this in mind before I say that. She got KENNEKA phone. Also Monifa phone. Cause she went live on Monifa's phone on her page, right? And Irene got possession of Kenneka's phone. So Leonora is getting all her data from Leonora of what's going on in the room. Because you don't want to be seen in the room, right? When all this going down. So you got phone data. That's why Miss Teresa didn't want to drop off the phone data. All right. The phone data told us who admitted having the phone and who they was contacting. Leonora. So Kenneka was last seen walking on the 9th floor, meeting up with Leonora. Cause of Irene. They got her on the phone record. Not only on the phone record, it's saying you meeting up with your big sister. So your big sister finna do what? I need that phone. Since you need that phone, you're gonna need a story behind it. Cause now you got data on that phone saying she contact her sister. So what you gonna do? Monifa was the last one with her and carry her out the room. But what about the keys? Oh shit, I ain't think about the keys. Wait a minute, let's think something different now. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I got it. Shamaya was coming there for the phone. Cause Bree had the keys. Same sucker at the party that know the truth. Like, Bree, why you lie about the keys and that pocket ticket? All right. So, since you got phone data linking back to the sister, then you know you got to explain, well, we set her up. What about the keys? Because you know what I'm saying? That's my car now. Let's just say since you like Bree the most and, you know, Bree had the keys. Why Bree would have the keys in the first place? And Bree really didn't have the keys. Cause it was Leonora had the keys. That's why Bree, it was like at some point in time in the parking lot, they convinced Bree to drive the car home. Remember the text message? She ain't had no donut and all this. If you think I'm lying, do your research and listen to this. When Trey Gang broke the letter, not only Trey Gang broke the letter, Miss Teresa in her 911 call mentioned the 11th floor and transgenders on the 11th floor from the beginning. Listen to what he said about Jalen Ford on the 11th floor.
Place that's normally, you know, for people to go to, especially to have a party. A lot of that stuff that guy was saying in that letter, whoever wrote the letter, we don't know. It could have been a woman. It could have been anybody but, you know, just reading the letter, it makes me think that it's one of the security guards. And it all makes sense. And then the guy that was playing the video, Trey Gang, he was matching the videos up with the letter, and it made perfectly good sense. Even when you saw, but here's the thing though.
One thing you can't deny, I matched the letter with the timestamps. And y'all see how I matched the letter with the timestamp? And he said it make a lot of sense. You want to know what it'll really make a lot of sense? If you knock one more hour off if you knock one more hour off when Trey Gang got the letter, when he was telling everybody, ooh, y'all, the footage is an hour off. Now, I'm telling y'all, it's 2 hours off, and look what we saw. Now you want to know, now you know why Miss Teresa ain't finna respond to this. Cause Miss Teresa agreed with the same narrative what he's saying. Miss Teresa never watched me till when I broke the news to the world. Cause when I grabbed the letter, the first thing I said, man, can y'all get the mama in here? Cause somebody just gave me, I don't know what's going on, but by me looking at the footage, somebody reach out to me because they see that I seen something in the footage or something. Or I might be on to something. It was the reason why they chose Trey Gang to put me in the middle of this shit. You see what I'm saying? They put me in the middle of this shit, bruh. And in the same stuff that I was saying, since you applauded me, not the JFK, I'm talking about the family. These same family applauded Trey Gang. That's it, Trey Gang. Don't forget about this, Trey Gang. I never forgot. But when I figured it out, and it leads back to you, no wonder you stop responding and using God quotes. Matter of fact, let me tell everybody, Leonora had the keys. Leonora didn't want to drive the car back to Miss Teresa at the time when the crime was being committed. Since they had all the data on the phone, Leonora desperately used Monifa. I'm finna spread rumors. Monifa left in the hallway. This all her fault. And she brought gang members up there that wasn't invited. Guess what Irene said? Monifa, you know you wasn't invited. Monifa sad. The press like, man, y'all gonna do me like that? Put me on the back burner? Now you got millions of people focused on Monifa. Now everybody confused who had the keys, who had the phone. And guess what the evidence showed? Who she last contact with? Her sister. Her own sister, bruh. Since her own sister, her own mother, and all her cousins went along with this narrative, bruh. On Monifa. Look how it's backfired now.
Here's another big question. When the security guard said the manager went up to the room and got Monifa and them, brought them down to the pool area to see Kenneka's body, Monifa walked up with Kenneka's shoes in her hand.
It wasn't Monifa. It was Leonora. Cause then Leonora admitted out her own mouth they had to change her clothes. This lady admit that she had to change the clothes of Kenneka. And you still want to know why Kenneka had her shoes off.
Remember the guy said that her socks. And do y'all recall just recently I did a video when they released the pictures of her laying in the freezer, and I kept saying, why is her pockets turned out? Remember when I kept saying, why is her pockets turned inside out? There it is. That security guard answered that question. He said when they was in the pool area, change was all over the floor and everything. And then
So basically what he's saying, how the way they killed her in the pool area, when they wrapped her up in the trash bag and put her in the freezer, they put her on the back the same way they killed her. Choked her, she defended herself, covered up her neck. Covering up her neck, right? Listen to what he just said. He said, if it's true what the security guard said, that means when the beverage manager went in the freezer and found KENNEKA, this how she would be laying in the freezer. Not face down, Jack.
I think he said she was naked. He said that girl. Remember the guy said that her socks. And do y'all recall just recently I did a video when they released the pictures of her laying in the freezer, and I kept saying, why is her pockets turned out? Remember when I kept saying, why is her pockets turned inside out? There it is. That security guard answered that question. He said when they was in the pool area, change was all over the floor and everything. And then I think he said she was naked.
Oh!
He said that girl been raped multiple times. And then he said they beat KENNEKA from the parking lot of the hotel all the way to the pool area.
But Miss Teresa told the world on Jedediah's video, y'all know that video talking about I supposed to be beating up KENNEKA. Nah, that wasn't me on the video. But Miss Teresa, the main one telling everybody how she get out in that parking lot. See what I'm saying? You talking about you getting pissed off, Mike Savage. I'm already pissed off. I'm just trying to keep calm because, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be reading the comments after my live. People be in the comments like, Trey, calm down, Trey Gang. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, you just don't understand why I can't calm down. Listen what he's saying. He telling, if I told y'all KENNEKA was found on her back, that's why you got the dirt on the back of her head, because she was laid against the wall. Look how her body looked when she was against the wall. Defensive mode. And guess what he gonna say? The security guard answered those questions.
Brought them down to the pool area to see KENNEKA's body. Monifa walked up with KENNEKA's shoes in her hand.
Renora did.
Remember the guy said that her socks. And do y'all recall just recently I did a video when they released the pictures of her laying in the freezer, and I kept saying, why is her pockets turned out? Remember when I kept saying, why is her pockets turned inside out? There it is. That security guard answered that question. He said when they was in the pool area, change was all over the floor and everything. And then I think he said she was naked. He said that girl been raped multiple times. And then he said they beat KENNEKA from the parking lot of the hotel and this the world we live in. So some of us are saying, damn, you mean to tell me these people watched all that and wouldn't even call the police? If that's true. If that's true. If that's true, that's the reason why. And listen, okay, so if Jalen Ford and them shot that live video that Sunday, which would have been the 10th, going into the 11th, which would have been the next day, Monday, and the accident happened early Monday morning at 2:35, then that means They possibly had to been shooting that live Sunday going into Monday. And we know that Kenneka's body was found that Saturday night. Kenneka's body was found on the 10th. On the 10th. That was that Saturday. So Jalen Ford and them shot the fucking live the next day. So here's another answer. So a lot of people say, just like we heard Irene said, well, Monifa, when her mother and them went back up to the hotel, why you ain't come back up there with us? That's why she ain't come back up there. Yeah, she was up there, but not with Teresa and them. She was up there doing that fucking live. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's why she couldn't go back up there with them. That's why she couldn't go back up there with them. Because she was doing that live with Jalen Ford now. And listen. Didn't I just release the video? I just did a video this week.
Guess why he mentioned an 11 flow with transgenders? Right? Watch this, game. This finna solve a lot of y'all mysteries. Right? Watch this. You heard what he just said about Jalen Ford live on the 11th floor. And it's supposed to be a video of Kenneka getting murdered. Notice Miss Teresa talking about, I'm not on that video. That wasn't me, y'all. Ha 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 ha. Chosen Kings told everybody specifically what's on the video. Not only about this video, cancel the video out. Let's go back to the 11th floor. Because you heard what he said when I got the letter about the 11th floor. Listen to what Miss Teresa said about the 11th floor on the 911 call, dealing with the same video Kenneka supposed to be getting murdered. Right? With transgenders in the room, and French K said, yeah, she was on that 11th floor. And I bumped into the sister. And so you mean to tell me this ain't true? Look.
So back when I was in college,
watch how this finna pop out.
Screenshots of this new online skill that he learned, and he was sending.
Here, so once I rejuvenated, strengthened myself enough to get up.
I got so frustrated with ads on YouTube. I was watching more commercials than content. Privacy.
And I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, yes, it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
okay,
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you and you said you spoke with the
front desk? I'm sitting outside, right in front of the hotel in their parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different I'm sorry, it's a new shift and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and well, you know what, real quick, I'm just going to see if maybe I'm going to see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is KENNEKA Jenkins.
All right, and could you spell her?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with some friends here.
No, yeah, I just want to verify. I'm about to say, I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes, so I just want to make sure that, you know, maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But
okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all. Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or, you know, she's probably...
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here they called me like about 3-something in the morning. I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery. I fought breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early. And they telling me she out here. So once I rejuvenated, to strengthen myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for her, once they brought me my car, I came right out here. And I came to the hotel, and I showed them a picture of her, and I asked them if they see it. And there was a lady in the lobby, and she heard me asking at the front desk, and she said it was music. She did hear music. She called the one downstairs to report the room, and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said that she did see my daughter downstairs with, it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said my daughter, she was with 3 of her friends, but her 3 friends said, which then.
So you mean to tell me that when it come to Marco J telling y'all about, it's a video on the 11th floor with Jalen Ford. Jalen Ford supposed to be playing Irene. Right? Remind y'all, whatever the video showed, it's going to show Leonora and KENNEKA involvement with the transgenders. With the transgenders, bruh. Same lady. That's not me on video, y'all. Killing KENNEKA. But
these kids won't tell the truth. They said that they went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore.
If you just drop them off, how they story gonna change? Your story change as you speaking with the detective. How would they have to change the story of you talking to the police at 7 in the morning? You just dropped them off. You see what I'm saying, gang? If they told you we left her in front of the hotel, then you drop them off and you go to the witness and the witness telling you something different, then you talking about they story, man. Monifa's story ain't matching up. Come on, bro. Who would Miss Teresa would be protecting at this moment? If both of her daughters were spotted on the 11th floor, because Leonora not only going to be connected to Irene, but they also going to be connected to the trans. To the trans. So look how Kennneka ended up trying to get up with her sister at a hotel. Sister giving her the runaround. End up deceased and blame it on the friends to cover up for the hotel and they part. Listen to this. Levin Flow in the beginning, 7 years ago. 911 call.
No, I completely understand.
East of Carver Entryway.
The one issue we have, and it's not necessarily that it's an issue, but she is an adult. She is 19 years old, and I mean, as of
Hold
right
on,
now,
she's 19 years old. That's my daughter. She's 19. Her name KENNEKA Jenkins, KENNEKA.
no, yes. No, I remember that. You told me that she was 19, but what I'm saying is that
every Medicare recipient over 65 years old needs to see this. The government just gave me thousands of dollars.
is that she's only been gone for a couple hours. She's, I don't know, maybe she's, she could be somewhere with one of her friends or something, because, I mean, it is only a couple hours since you hadn't seen her, correct? Or since her friend supposedly hadn't seen her?
Correct. Let's say about 3 to 4 hours now, they said.
3 to 4 hours. They go back to 3 and 4 o'clock. So you mean to tell me when Miss Teresa made a post about the pool, they were cleaning out the pool between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning? In the morning. When Miss Teresa showed up then, according to the paperwork, Miss Teresa been at the hotel before she got the call at 4:34. Cause check this out. At 4 something in the morning, while they was cleaning out the pool, Miss Teresa told Bree, call me. So we can have this on the phone records. So I can say they called me. Show me proof in the paperwork that Bree called you at 4:34. If I don't see it in the paperwork, I can't believe you. I ain't see that in the paperwork. Then your own daughter said, yeah, when my mama came up here at 4 in the morning, she was telling the people, check the cameras. She been there. The paperwork, this what Rosemond was proving the whole time. When it came to the paperwork, Rosemond proved family was there, friends were there, this who set this up. Paperwork. Evidence with receipts. And that's why I'm busting Miss Teresa right today. But Miss Teresa told everybody, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't even finna respond to this. I'm finna just live my Christian life and you know what I'm saying? And you got so many weak ass people out here accepting that bullshit. If you want me to cloud chase, let me put But God in my channel. With KENNEKA Jenkins. Tag KENNEKA in it. And I'ma cloud chase like a motherfucker. But God, y'all. But God. It's 100 KENNEKAs, y'all. What? Yeah. It's 1,000 KENNEKA. I don't believe you, Trey Gang. But God, it's 1,000 KENNEKA. Oh, it's 1,000 KENNEKAs now. Oh my God. Trey Gang got some tea. Really though? You want me to cloud chase or speaking facts? Miss Teresa involved. This is why you got Levin Flow narrative in the beginning in the 911 call. You gotta protect Leonora. She the main one set it up. The 11th floor gonna come up. So Miss Teresa gonna walk in that lobby and know where to go to. Mysteriously, I'm not interested on the 9th floor. I'm going straight on the 11th floor. And I got witnesses. So you mean tell me Monique and them didn't tell you she was on the 9th floor? Cause she told you she was on the 9th floor. Why would you go on the 11th floor? You see what I'm saying? Miss Teresa, that one that did the line. Miss Teresa did so much line that we thought Rosemont was lying. And the whole time, she got a narrative from Rosemont. She was just the spokesperson. Tell you what, why the 9th floor ain't mentioned in the 911 call. Since y'all say this 911 call is staged, you gonna have to stage it then. If you trying to protect Leonora and your whole family members in the room, but you want to expose the staff because they got surveillance footage. And when they were doing their dirt, all of it gonna be on surveillance footage. And you know they deleted footage, but you got footage. So you like, oh, I made these suckers delete the footage. Now I want justice for KENNEKA. Now I'm finna prove to the world this a cover up. It was a camera above that freezer. Why it's taking so long for me to get KENNEKA's shoes and her clothes back?
Yeah, they told me. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when they called me.
Yeah. Well, I guess the one. Are you looking to file a missing persons report then, or are you just? Or would you? I'm sorry. Go on ahead.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I just want to know: is it possible that maybe they can look at the cameras and see? It's because they send the police out here and ask them to look at the cameras and see if they've seen her on their cameras around that time.
I was about to say, even if I did send an officer, it would take a little bit in order for us to get the camera.
That's why he's stumbling, and that's why Miss Teresa mentioned it. Can you get the cameras around about those times? Cause Miss Teresa know what it's gonna show. That's why he's stumbling.
For footage and for us to pass it on to the detectives division.
Okay. Okay. So what would you suggest?
What you mean?
Well,
what he suggests?
Again, the only thing I would suggest maybe just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends. I mean, and who knows what her friends are saying is true. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You could tell not to be saying. You could tell it don't sound right. I'm a parent. I've been young before, and it's not sounding right. It don't sound right. Period. That's why I came out here myself, because and then it sounded like they had been drinking. Honestly.
Yeah.
And I asked them, did she drink? And they said she had only 1 cup. But okay, my daughter ain't the type that normally, she can't even take liquor. Her liquor level is just like mine. We can't take liquor. We cannot take.
So you can't take liquor neither then. So how many cups you be having going live? Talk about KENNEKA Jenkins, and I don't see you walking in the freezers. Her alcohol just like mine. We can't even take 1 cup. What? I'm glad to know that, Miss Teresa. So I can give you 1 cup of alcohol And you loose as a goose? Oh, Trey Gang, you know I can't handle one cup. You know how it make me. Ooh, we really, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I see you got your cheeks in the Earl. Can I smash those joints? Oh, Trey Gang, I don't know what you talking about. I'm drunk and I can't handle one cup, but my cheeks in the Earl. Can I smash those joints? Oh, I'm goddamn knocked out now, Trey Gang. Really?
Take liquor. We take a sip of liquor, we drunk. Honestly.
No, I completely understand.
And I'm like, one cup is too much for her, you know. And I like I asked them, and then they end up with her cell phone. I pay her cell phone bill every month to make sure my daughter has a phone. How did she love her phone? I don't understand why would she leave?
Makes sense why you would have possession of the phone if you paying the bill every month. Since you admitted that you paying the bill every month, and this got to be in your name. That's why the phone records was altered and edited, like the footage. While we was sitting up here looking at, man, we want to see the footage, the real tape. And the whole time, Miss Teresa editing phone records and videos to match up with Crown Plaza. Say I'm lying on that game. You can't say I'm lying on that one, because they showed us that. They proved us that to us. What you say, Lena Love? Beep, beep, beep. Goddamn it, pull up in a Jeep. Look. Since Miss Teresa at the pro, show me the real tapes. Why they showing proof that somebody in the family editing the timestamps on video Snapchats on KENNEKA account? So then she talking about, if check this out, who would panic over one cup of alcohol? Even if you drink with your kids. Because some people drink with their kids. We from the hood. We know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you got kids coming in the house with fifth of hand. Mom, you want to hit this junk? Shit, goddamn it. I need a drink. To be honest with you, I seen it. So, you mean to tell me that a parent gonna, a real parent know if your child drink, they encourage you, don't drink too much. They ain't gonna panic over one cup of alcohol. See what I'm talking about? She knew what the video was gonna show us in the future. A drunk girl walking and bumping into halls, just like the police narrative said. She would bump. Look, Liver Norris said, I don't believe that. I don't believe she bumping in no hall. And they showed the video. She bumping in the hall. What? Is I missing something here? Is I missing something? But they show her video bumping in the hall at threesome. And you say you got videos at twosome. Still in the room. How would you don't believe she missing that threesome in the time matchup like what y'all agreed to? Twosome.
Leave her cell phone with you all and just go disappear. And she know I just had surgery. You know, she know my predicament.
No, yeah.
So Miss Teresa and Lyra Nora was on the plan. That's how a mother gonna play her role. I'm gonna play the grieving role. And Miss Teresa, Miss Teresa gonna play the grieving role as a mother. Living Nova gonna be at the protest talking about my sister with everything to me. And my sister ain't finna lock herself in the freezer. My sister ain't. And then when they were talking about what you want to say about your sister, and the first thing she say, your looks don't identify your character. My sister wasn't up here selling nothing. What you mean? What she really had on? Cause I remember you had change of clothes in the trunk and all of this old stuff. And the clothes I seen Kenneka had on, she didn't look inappropriate to me. She didn't look like no hooker to me. I'm from the hood. I know what a hoe look like. Just like I know what a queen look like. And Kenneka didn't look like no hoe to me. So what you mean the looks don't identify your character? Miss Teresa covered up all Living Nora tracks when it came to the phone, the keys, and how she get left in the hallway. And this would have never happened if she would have texted her sister, I'm ready to go, and had the keys to her mama car. So when you got a mother and daughter plotting up on the next daughter, this what the 911 call supposed to sound like. I gotta protect my other daughter.
Well then, so that in that case, what I would recommend, just go home, relax a little bit, give it some time. Of all we know, she very well could still be in the room. She could just be passed out. Again, you know how it is. You drink it the night before, you get, what I mean, whatever else have you. So just give it a couple hours. Maybe see if she'll get a hold of you again. I mean, does she know your number?
Yes, she know my number very well. She's very smart.
Okay, well then.
So, I want to see phone records when you said you called Kenneka phone. You said you called Kenneka phone and the person that answered is the other friend. Who would have the phone? And you want us to believe Shamaya come in for the phone. And Shamaya admitted, yeah, I come in and was looking for the phone and never said nothing about, when I had the phone, that's when Miss Teresa called. That's when I called Miss Teresa, like she claimed. I called Miss Teresa to let her know her daughter was missing. And Miss Teresa was like, no, that ain't part of the script, bitch, because the script supposed Bibri called me for the phone, off the phone. You just supposed to go back and, for the phone, and Bibri had the keys. The story ain't matching up, so that's why they story keeps switching up. And Miss Teresa want to make y'all believe Monifa switching the stories up. All right, I tell y'all what. Matter of fact, gang, check this out, right? I'm so mad and I'm so pissed. I tell y'all what. I want to do God's work. My heart is dedicated to the KENNEKA Jenkins, just like yours. Only way we know the truth, I demand. And I'm going to reach out personally to myself, not only me, and I'm going to ask everybody a favor. This is what I want everybody to do for Trey Gang and for Kenneka. Can we at least send a text messages to Miss Teresa Martin without trolling, without conflict. And ask that later. Mr. Reese, we been here day one. We been 10-toed down for you and the family. For both of y'all. And you said you loved us and this J for K and you support the movement. Can you please join Trade Game platform? Because if you don't have nothing to hide, it wouldn't be nothing come on Trade Game platform and Trade Game making all the allegations about you. Join the platform. I don't want to hear nothing about I'm so hurt by KENNEKA. I don't want to talk about it now. Because we got evidence and receipts. We got evidence and receipts. Since you love the J4K community so much, we crying for your help now. Since you said you needed help in the KENNEKA Jenkins case, now we need your help now. So a favor returns a favor. Would it be wrong for the J4K community to say, I don't mean no harm, Miss Teresa. It's so many narratives about your daughter, and I ain't got nothing to do with this. I just love her so much. I just hate to hear these tragic events. As a mother, you should have no problem in clearing these things up. This is an innocent platform. You know the movement on Trade Game platform. You know Trade Game ain't no clout chaser. I ain't making shit up. I might have things wrong. And I might go a little overboard with things. But you can't blame me because a lot of confusion out there. So to straighten that up, you know Trade Game is the #1 platform still fighting for KENNEKA and still want justice. With all my heart, just like the J for K. We in this to know the truth, cause we have a heart. We confused. The media misleaded us. The YouTuber misleaded us. We don't have nobody to run to but you. I know I might crack jokes and I know I might say some defensive things to the family in the game. But you can't blame me because you know the truth and I know partially of it. So when I get mad and all that, you can't blame me. And even if I'm wrong about the whole situation, that's your daughter. She the one Rosemond done show her dirty in the freezer. Her all over her head. A cover up. They the one said she the drunken teenager. Can't control her alcohol. And walking in the freezer like we green. We dumb as hell. Like black people do that. Since the media misled us, you can't be a mother and say, oh, I understand. I see where y'all misled it. Let me clear up some things. Cause this my daughter. And my daughter mean everything to me. And the last thing I'm gonna allow is dirt on my daughter's name. I never bury my child with dirt on her name, bro. If that's cool with you, you just the most low downest motherfucker than she is. I never bury my child and all this dirt surrounded about my child name. You bury your daughter as a drunken 19-year-old, 1 cup of alcohol walking in the freezer. Who fault is that is? Who fault that is? Don't blame it on Rosemont. This got me mad. I tell y'all what, I promise y'all, if y'all want to turn this KENNEKA Jenkins case up a notch, I'm going to give you an instruction panel. If you ask a person a question, if they block you, they got something to hide. Let them show their colors. Because they block you, you ain't JFK, you the op, and all it is. Watch how many people they gonna have to block. And the main people they gonna block, that's what's gonna form our bond. Cause we gonna see and read right through the bitch. Now we outnumber you, bitch. If I ain't confident what I'm saying, why I'm calling out Miss Teresa? Why I'm calling out this lady? Do she want to debate with me? Honestly, on y'all opinion, put it like this here, gang. If Miss Teresa jump on my platform, who gonna win the debate? Honest opinion. Don't agree with me cause you are a follower of mine, and you know what I'm saying? Cause keep this in mind before you answer that question. I be having some things wrong too. I got some narrative wrong too. But you know the difference between lying and getting things wrong. But we all can have a heart and straighten shit up though.
And like I said, just give her a couple hours, you know what I mean? Give her some time, again, maybe she went to one of her other friends' places, or maybe she is still in the room, just knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yes, I thank you. Okay, and so how long does it take for me to file a missing person report?
Well, you can file it at any time. It just, like I said, just give it a little bit of time. If you hadn't heard from her by, I want to say about 10, 11 o'clock, then by all.
How you don't know when it take how much time to file a missing person report out, and look how many motherfuckers came up missing in your neighborhood and they reported this. What's the problem, Miss Teresa? I mean, you cannot address Trey Gang. If Trey Gang got a nice following and people listening, and people applauding Trey Gang, you doing your research. I admire you. God working on you. I ain't never heard nobody in Miss Teresa chat talking about God working on her. It's funny that I'm showing proof. And Miss Teresa got to tell without showing. And I got to work extra hard. Be like, look, y'all, here go a video right here. Listen to the 911 call. I know I might take long to warm up and you know what I'm saying? Just say like I might go a 4-hour live and I might be spilling tea 2 hours in the middle of my live. Because I like to talk. I like to break it down. I like to, you know what I'm saying, give the people a vibe. Why I'm finna explain what I'm finna tell everybody. Put it like this here. Mr. Teresa said, what Mr. Teresa said, I don't know the truth. Let me go to the, watch this. This is what Miss Teresa said. This lady said, I don't know the truth. Keep watching and follow Trey Gang. Cause I'm gonna make this bitch eat all these words up. Oh, you can't take this back. You said no. I don't know the truth. So when we break it down and understand the whole investigation, and when we got our suspect, bitch, you better say these same words when you face the judge. Even when you tell the judge, I don't know the truth, but we got evidence. We still got to sentence you, bitch, to death row. Since she don't know the truth, why Shamaya said it's an image in her head killing KENNEKA? Why did Bree say, is I'm tweaking? They put her in a trash bag. Why did Fresh K send me a letter explaining the trash bag, pool area, and how she got in the freezer? If this happened to my daughter, and if it was a YouTuber, just say I'm just happening on my phone, I'm distraught. And next thing you know, I see a YouTuber got information. Cause the police don't want to do their work, and I heard Trey Gang. It's no denial that he got paperwork, surveillance footage, and everything what he's saying. This what the police giving me a runaround. So I got a voice for me. Let me go to Trey Gang. Yeah, thank you, Trey Gang. Apply. I'm like, I'm over here on the other end. Pay y'all. Y'all see Miss Teresa? She celebrating us. Everybody hit my Gmail. Man, Miss Teresa watching. She on you, Trey Gang. I'm like, yeah, man. I know I'm telling the truth. They like, Trey Gang, we know you the truth. And then till we start looking at the footage a little deeper and be like, whoa. Now this shit look a little Miss Teresa involved. No response now. Now you got all but God quotes. Really? I tell y'all what. I'm finna send Miss Teresa a text. Can we talk? And if you in my chat right now, text her the same thing. Miss Teresa, this series. You will understand. Cause we the J4K community. We just here to support. Trey Gang spilling tea. You can't be mad at us. You can't block us if we ask you questions. Cause if you love us like the J4K community, you will stop whatever you doing out your time. And you will give us quality time. If I could give everybody 4 and 5 hour live, and Miss Teresa could only give you a 2-minute live video, that's all I'm saying. Can we talk? You say you love the J4K community, and you know who the real supporter is when it comes to the J4K community. So you already know where the real supporters at. Look who in the chat. Look who commenting. Look where the views at. When I got locked up, I had to answer for all my wrongdoings. Every time I messed up in life, I had to suffer the consequences, even though I didn't like it or not. That's what made me a man. Because I realized in life, you don't have to lie to nobody. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody and all of this. But you fuck with the people that you claim you love. So show us how much you fuck with us and love us. and we been pouring that out hard 7 years for your daughter. Crying, asking questions, going ham, fighting, going against each other. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, until when she get me to respond, I'm finna end this live and I'm finna go right back live and I'm just finna crack jokes on Miss Teresa grandmama, on Miss Teresa mama, aka Grandmama Bone Crusher. That's her wrestling name. Cause y'all see that goddamn armpits. Man, that lady look like she lift 400 pounds of dumbbells. This the biggest old granny I ever seen. I said, man, this lady need to be in WWF. She bigger than Mark Henry, cause they got the same shoulder blades. I'm like, oh. But if you look at the grandma thigh, you know her legs a little lumpy. You know what I'm talking about? They can't be mad if I'm cracking jokes, right? Can't be mad if I'm cracking jokes, cause I know why. I got a reason to crack jokes. I earned my stripes. You see them bitches ain't never respond, right? Mm-hmm. All right, let me turn up then. Pastor Teresa. She the one to come to y'all like she got them Bishop T.D. Jakes. Well, you know the JFK community, you know. I know you want the justice for KENNEKA, but I just don't know. You see what I'm saying, gang? They got phone records of you, Pastor Teresa. Well, you know that she left the house at 11:33. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this a prophet. Man, if you lift up KENNEKA panty, if you lift up Miss Teresa pantyhose and put a thermometer in that joint, don't you know how much fire you finna get? Hold on, let me think of thermometer. How hot this motherfucker is? You know what I'm talking about? Soon you put that look, that pussy gonna say, you can't even leave nothing on top of that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Man, if you drop a goddamn cigarette out, if you eating that goddamn poo nanny and you got a cigarette behind your ear and that motherfucker fall out and on top of that cool shit, that bitch, that junk catch fire. Poof, you get it too. You know, cigarette get it, your mouth get it, every in the hood get it. Cause I'm looking at that background and I'm like, oh, no wonder why they call her freaking T. This how you earned your name? Cause you know they call me Trigger Trey Gang. Cause you know I'm known for popping shit. They call me Trigger Trey Gang on the street, but they call you Freaky T. How you get your name? Well, you know, back in my days when I was KENNEKA age, you know, I could suck a goddamn golf ball through a water hole. What? Hell yeah. You see these dimples in my jaws? Shit, they used to call me Jawbone. Damn. Oh, better yet, you see how big my head is? They used to call me Bobblehead. What? Shit, I want something older than that. You know what I'm talking about? Then she gonna tell you need to buy me a pint of Wild Eye Rose, Mad Dog 2020. So that ain't nothing to a young nigga, cause he got perch, syrup, you know what I'm talking about, kush, lean, you know, all that old shit. So you know, a pint of Mad Dog, bitch, I could buy you a whole box of them. You know what I'm talking about? So you know, Miss Teresa in there drinking her Mad Dog 2020, the banana flavor, and then they bought her some Four Loko from the corner store, and Leonora in the back room, drunk as hell, laid on the bunk bed. She laid on her kid's bunk bed, on the top bunk, and trying to fuck something. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I went to their house one time. You know what I'm saying? They invite me, Trey Gang, you want to come to the West Side? I'm like, are you sure it's kind of safe over here? Because I don't know nobody, you know what I'm talking about. So they invite me in there, John. That's when I first seen Leonora in those thunder booty shorts. She had double cheeks falling at the bottom. I'm like, whoa, golly, who is this? They were like, that's Leonora. I'm like, damn, that booty big, though. Then they just, it ain't even hard. Do we got Jello in it? They were like, yeah. Up here, we call it Jello booties. I was like, damn, they got Jello booties? They were like, yeah. And I'm like, damn, because I already know about Thunder booties. Them niggas be out there, them Thunder booties. But I ain't know nothing about Jello booties. And they were like, yeah, that's the Jello booty. I'm down. So, I'm sitting up there, that Mitch Reese gonna try to shake her little flat ass with all these hair records on these body parts. Wait a minute. No wonder why the titties don't jiggle. You know what I'm talking about? Cause they sick. I seen the cheeks. I thought they was plump, but they's a tumor. You know what I'm talking about? I looked at Miss Teresa booty. I was like, damn, Miss Teresa got a fat ass. Until I found out the truth. I'm like, damn. That's a tumor, you know what I'm talking about? I thought they were thick, all Jello, but that's a tumor. That's a medical condition, you know what I'm talking about? I'm scared to even, you know what I'm talking about, even hit this motherfucker clap, like, boo. Did I bruise it or what? Look. I was messing with a handicapped lady one time. She had one leg. I met her on a dating website. She didn't tell me all this, but when she sent me pictures, she always sent me those cute ass face shots. So I'm like, damn, this girl cute as hell, doing those duck lips and shit, and got gloss on her motherfuckers. And I'm like, ooh, man, I done got the one, you know what I'm talking about? And it's 12 in the morning. So I'm already in high pursuit, right? So when I get to the house, I notice. I pull up in the driveway. When I pull up in the driveway, I seen a big ass ramp leading to the door. I ain't think nothing of. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker starting to look like a nursery home a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna play it cool, you know what I'm talking about? This some Tinder type shit. I'm on Tinder. Fucking off on Tinder. And I never do it again. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when they give you those Tinder commercials, you really think you finna meet that hot blonde with the big racks and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's a goddamn lie. So, I pulled up. I'm like, damn, I ain't thinking nothing of, you know what I'm saying? So I felt safe. Cause I'm like, I ain't in the op neighborhood, and who gonna shoot at me at a nursing home? You know what I'm talking about? So you know what I'm saying? When I walked up, cause you ain't got no steps, I had to walk up look. Don't you know how like when you walk up to a regular door, you got the steps, walk up the step and knock on the door? It's different when you walking on the ramp, cause you gotta walk this way, then zigzag this way, zigzag again, just to get to the door that's 3 feet right in front of you. You know what I'm talking about? So when I knocked on the door, little boy come to the door with like, hi. I'm like, hey, little fella, my name Trey Gang. I'm here to meet up with Shay Shay. That's my mama. I go get her in a minute and slam the door. Didn't even let me slam that door. Boom! I said, man, this little boy ain't never about 7, 8 years old. Like, damn, this nigga let me on the porch. You gotta be a setup now. And next thing you know, I hear a robot. And there was her in the wheelchair coming in, open the door and shit. Talking about some, what's up? I said, what's up, boo? You know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, I don't discriminate. You know what I'm talking about? So she introduced me in the house. You know, I go in the house. I'm sitting on the plat. Because keep this in mind, this ain't no regular date. Because usually when I go female house, we sit on the same couch. You know what I'm saying? I like to rub thighs and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Sit closer and speak my game and get you turned on. But she was in the wheelchair, so, you know, we couldn't do all this shit. You know what I'm talking about? She was still in the wheelchair, and I'm sitting on the big ass couch, like, damn, you know what I'm talking about? And then when she decided she want to sit on the same couch, look how much shit I'm talking about. I had to lift her out the wheelchair. Don't you know how much script that took? Like, damn. You fine and thick as hell, boo, but shit. I'm trying to tote you. It's like I'm toting dead weight around this church. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, my niggas in the hood, they ain't know where I was at, because I told them I'd be right back. They ain't know I was at you know what I'm talking about? But I don't discriminate, though, you know what I'm talking about? So she was like, man, you see, I'm like, I ain't got nothing against that, boo. You know, that's your condition, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, you know what I'm talking about? She was like, ain't that many men out here like you, Trey Gang. I'm like, cause you know I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? Man, if you meet the next one, he a phony young. You know what I'm talking about? So she set my dream speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the one. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I lift her up off her little wheelchair, lift her, put her on the same, you know what I'm talking about, a couch, you know what I'm talking about, and speak my game to her, let her know, man, look, you know, I ain't thinking about, cause your legs don't move, you know what I'm saying, man, you like, Beyonce to me right now, you know what I'm talking about. But I do know one thing, you know what I'm saying, even though that relationship didn't last long, I know she already remember Trey Gang. She ain't mad or nothing. I bet she still get wet dream right today. Like, man, then what that nigga ass doing right now? If I bump into his ass, it's over with. You know what I'm talking about? Because I already know what's going on. I turned her ass out, and it's over with. Man, y'all need to stop it in the chat, because my motherfucking stomach about to buzz. My stomach gonna buzz. I'm gonna start talking about that because I don't want nobody to get defended. Because I might have handicapped people watching right now, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to feel like they left out and all alone. I love you. You know what I'm talking about? If you fine, if you in a wheelchair, if you got one leg with a big ass booty, I'm finna come through. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. I'll bust your ass up quick. You say what? You got all this good poo nanny and these niggas ain't? Man, let me get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me hibernate in it, John. You know what I'm talking about? I smashed one chick so hard, goddamn, I was like, man, when I got through smashing it, I had to get in shape. I had to hit the gym. That's when my health record showing like, damn, nigga, you about to have a heart attack smashing all this goddamn thunder booty. You done drunk so much and smoked so much weed. You was so excited, you no wonder. Cause I hear her ass like, look, just imagine a Hellcat. Don't you look, if you pop the perk 30 and you think you finna make love, nope. Pop you a perk 30. It's like a drag race. It's over with in 30 seconds. wah, 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 I won, and it's over with. You know what I'm talking about? Quick as hell. Until that perk 30 kick in, oh yeah, we highway cruising. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that's what got my name on the map. Cause I was like, man, look, I wasn't known as a gang member doing drive-bys and stirring up trouble. I was known to be smashing these nigga baby mamas, and these nigga baby mama be breaking it off with them, be like, you know, I don't think this gonna work no more. And they be like, who is the other nigga? You know what I'm talking about? And he up the pressure on them, be like, who is the mystery man? You know what I'm talking about? So the bitch turned their phone to Trey Gang. And then when that nigga pop up, when he see me, he came over in intention to confront me. But when he see me and seen all them niggas around and see what we all about, be like, hey, bro, I heard you had that kush over here. Oh, yeah, man. Give me a 3.5 of this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know. Hey, man, you know a little bitch named Quick. Yeah, you know, I smashed the bitch 100 times. Ain't nothing new. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch love me to death. What you want to know? Oh, no, you know, I be smashing the bitch same time too, Trey Gang. You know what I'm talking about? But then, no, that's his level. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how you niggas gonna be taking your baby mama and your girlfriend around these trap niggas and talking about, yeah, this my baby here. You know what I'm talking about? Your baby? Shit, since you mentioned, I want to know why she your baby. She gonna be my baby in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Cause soon as she make that eye contact, that's when I'ma wink at her. Bam, hit that wink on her. She gonna know the Q code. When she see that wink, she gonna know what to do. Excuse me, baby, I got to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Trey Gang, where your bathroom at? Hold on, let me show you where that John at. Come on, walk down this hallway right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take her to my bathroom, you know what I'm talking about? In the master room, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, fuck the hallway bathroom. Come on, you gotta go walk down this hallway, boo. You know what I'm saying? That room right there, that's my room. When you go in my room, you know what I'm talking about, you gonna see the holy toilet, you know what I'm talking about? Them suckers gonna be mad at me, you know what I'm talking about? Trey Gang, I thought we was friends and trying to use that black power shit on me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, man, what you mean? Don't be trying to come political now, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't even know I was pimping to the full extent. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't know. His baby mama got out of pocket. And then when she got out of pocket, we trying to do our little thing and shit. He keep blowing the phone up to my bitch, where you at? He done text her 100 times, bitch, where you at? And then the other 100 times, I'ma kill you, bitch. She like, Trey Gang, drop me off around the corner because he making all these threats at her house, you know. So he peeping out the window. So I'm going to drop her off at the corner store. Bitch, you got to walk the rest of the way, you know what I'm talking about? And then she gonna call me and let me know what going on. Yeah, Trey Gang, I made it in the house. I'm cool now. He was tripping, but he calmed down now. I'm like, yeah, he ain't fucking with you, is it? He ain't putting his hands on you. Nah, he's straight. You know what I'm saying? He crying and shit, talking about why I'm doing him like this. I'm like, okay, you got him then, boo. You know, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Cause it just amazed me how they wouldn't be telling me how they nigga be crying when they come to a breakup. I'm leaving you, Jane. Please don't leave me, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? And don't let them work for Popeye Chicken and you done encourage that nigga to get a job and that nigga done got a job and this thing, you know, before he cash his check, you giving him a hard time. We need the money, James. We need it now. Like, damn, bitch, I ain't even get 40 hours yet. Shit, I just got hired. Let me at least work. You know what I'm talking about? That's how them female be putting them niggas through hell, you know, cause they got a side nigga like me. Put that nigga at the work and, you know, make that nigga stressful for the rest of his life, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You see what he did to you? He had you crying and all of this shit. And now you got the upper table because I put you on game. So now he crying. You know what I'm talking about? Don't you know how many times I'm in the hotel room, bucket naked, oiled up with your boo, and you call and be like, baby, can we just talk for a little minute? What you got to say, James? I just want to know. I just know I fucked up and 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 I just want to let you know I gave a long thoughts about it and we've been going through a lot of things in our marriage. And I just want to know that, you know what I'm saying, can we reconcile and pull it? I think about it and hang up in their face. And this when she hang up in their face, I'm finna reward her and long stroke her to death. So I long stroke her to death, and next thing you know, the phone still going off. I'm like, how many times this sucker gonna call, boo? What kind of husband you got? You know I'm a private investigator. I could profile this nigga. This nigga might be a serial killer or something. You know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, like, yeah, Trey guy, I need you to stalk him. Next thing you know, I find out everything. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just keeping it 100, gang. But I'm gonna get on up out of here because I got things to do. I just want to go live and just to hang out with y'all for a little second. You know what I'm talking about? Because if I go live tonight, I'm gonna open up the platform and I want everybody to express their opinion. I know I said this many times, but I'm serious this time. I know Trey Gang tell y'all, yeah, I'm gonna go live, be on the lookout, and don't be and never be a no-show. I'm black, goddamn it, what you expect? You know, black people tell you I'm gonna do something, don't do it, you know what I'm talking about? But I make up for it. That's different. But I make up for it, you know what I'm talking about? Cause a motherfucker don't make up for it, man, you know they were trying to cross you, you know what I'm talking about? Hi, y'all. Let me read the chat right quick. There go Tara, y'all. Y'all go Tara. Tara is my favorite moderator. Tara is my favorite moderator. Cause you wanna know why she my favorite moderator? If you be reading that lady goddamn comments when she crack jokes, that shit be funny, bro. You know what I'm talking about? She like another Trey Gang in the chat. When I read what she said, man, that shit was so funny last night, bro. I swear for God, they goddamn Tara. Somebody tame her and keep her calm down. You know what I'm about? And where's sci-fi at? Where's sci-fi? We need to get sci-fi in here too. Cause I fuck with sci-fi too. That's another one of my favorites. Sci-fi, you know what I'm talking about? Man, y'all just don't know, man, how y'all mean a lot to me. And it's not only y'all. It's a couple of y'all too. You know what I'm talking about? Couple of y'all, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna lie, it's more than a couple of y'all. Cause sometimes I was looking at some pictures. I'm like, ooh, who is that? Damn, that John. Whoa, golly. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, stay, you know, trying to investigate on some Kennneka Jigga case. And then you got this pretty fine, big booty voluptuous from the islands of Thunder Booty Incorporated. I don't know how to explain it. It was like, I love you, Trey Gang. And I'm like, damn, that did something to me. Swept me out my feet like where the hell you popped up at? Cause now we need a psychic. Cause the psychic told me that you would be showing up. You know what I mean? And I don't want to get no mixed signals and shit. You know what I mean? But I ain't even gonna lie. And majority of my followers, man, Trey Gang got some beautiful women. Not only beautiful women, but they got good mindset. This what make this channel more different. Cause these women here, it's goddamn it like gold. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, most of these women's in this chat, man, you better not fuck with them. If you ain't ready for them, don't fuck with them, bro. These the same women that give you a chance just for you to fuck up and expose your ass. Yeah, I told you he wasn't no good. You know what I'm about? He can't even handle himself when I give him this cookie. When I give him this cookie, you go back to the police tasing goddamn videos. You see how police tasing nigga. Ugh. That's how he act when he get in this motherfucker. And he talking about he BD. Man, y'all just don't know how much you really worth. I'm seeing these females, I'm like, man, look how gold these women here, bro. These is the most beautiful women that you will ever see. And you want to play with these women? Come on, man. You ain't got to play with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. Man, look, I done met women. They know I'm a ladies man. They know I'm a ladies man, right? And you know, when I talk to, you know what I'm saying, women, these just friends that, you know, we ain't trying to make it serious. We just doing our little thing. And you tell a woman the truth, be like, yeah, you know, I like certain type of women. I like these type of certain women. And she might end up telling you, I like these certain type of women too. And these certain type of women. So if you dealing with these certain type of women, you might introduce her to one of your little friends. And this time, you know, you can get you a little menage a little bit. You know, if you know how to take care of your business right. You know what I mean? Cause if you don't, I do. And then you would never know these problems. Like, I ain't know my girl like women. Yeah, you didn't search for it. You didn't investigate it. But I did. I investigated. She did like certain ones, goddamn it, you know what I'm about.